what you want, what you need. Let it take all you get, my love, cause you know it don't come for free. Every little thing you want, every little thing you need. Keep it all for yourself, my love, cause it really don't matter to me. I fell for you, I took the fall. I gave my heart every single time. I know the truth, I see your heart. You know I'm just some simple guy. It's funny how you finally feel like you sense of quickening, no kind of love or fear. Blast out of flickering, faces just disappear. Tonight, you won't keep me inside. I'm putting on myself all day. It's gonna be alright.
Bonsoir, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hello everyone, hello Mango, hello Frankie, thank you so much for the 29 months of support and the sub. We indeed. Thank you. Sorry if that wasn't as enthusiastic as you. I can't speak in capitals, but hello. And also hello Bean, how you doing? And anyone else that's in chat lurking, watching the VOD, or just vibing. How you doing? How is your morning, afternoon, evening? I hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty swell. I feel my legs feel exhausted, but we're not using my legs now. I'm gonna be using my mouth to DM a session, session 36 to be precise. Of Atop Sands. Let's recap. I say last session, the session before last, because the session we streamed last week or the week before was a little fast forward into a little section that happens. This session. So I'm going to just turn the music just down a tidge about there, just so it's not too loud. But let me just... Where are we? There. Last session, our adventurers Loniko, Randall and Rocky would have an eventful and tonally whiplashing day. Starting after the event of the Hero Day Michia interrogation, they would make a comedic call to Lo's parents to let them know of how her quest is going. As loosely and least worryingly as possible. Hopefully. Hopefully they're not stressing about Loniko's whereabouts right now. And then to exploring a haunted house that seemed to have a yokai that haunted the pictures of the family who lived in the house. But the haunting would reveal a very tragic tale of a girl who's forgotten, who had been forgotten, passed alone, as her parents and time left her behind. And finding her remains, the group would end as they prepared to give her a respectful passing. Yes, hello Circus Toy, interactive. You'll notice the channel point interactions, the dazzle points at the bottom of chat. You can spend those to heal, use chat inspiration, or use special lair actions, either related to the characters, which give them character-specific actions, or the lair actions, which are location specific. And while they're in the city, they'll have Otani lair actions activated. But when they go to the Oni on the Lake quest, they will have the Oni on the Lake quest channel points activated. That'll be just about midway through the session. Let me just, there's one it's not activated, but there we are. So yeah, it is cool, and like the longer you stick around, the longer you take part in the community, the more ways you can interact and mess with our players, help or hinder, if you will. And if you want to keep a part of our community, you can join the Discord. And if you want to see more of the art that I create for this campaign and the stuff I stream, you can find my Instagram and Twitter there. But we're gonna get started after the intro plays, and we'll see you guys in a hot second. But I hope you enjoy tonight's stream.
When you're up against the wall and you cannot fall, so go off, go off, go off, go off, so go off, go off, go off, go off. When you're running out of luck, need to get off, so go off. Cannot fall, so go off, go off, go off, so go off, go
I played D&D yet.
Yes, we can. Oh shit! I just realized we're in the wrong cloud transition. Also, hello everyone,
Come on,
welcome.
dude.
We're on. We're
What
live.
is this? I
Let's
know.
play. Let's play. Let's play.
Let's play.
Pokemon.
Well, if you remember last session, you guys had left the. Let me just change the music to something a bit more fitting to what happened last. Give me a second. As last session,
I think fine. Last session, Randall had a bad dream.
that hasn't happened.
Ooh.
That hasn't happened yet. Well, we'll get to that in a second. But
What's up?
the session before that, if you guys remember, you had done a quest, what hides in the walls, where you rescued a yokai that was a spirit of a girl who had passed away and had been forgotten by time, and was once forgotten, from the crawl space of her home when she was a child, and you carrying her bones and wrapped in her blankets and commands. Did you bring some of her plushes with you when you came out of the crawl space, Rocky?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's wanting to honor this this spirit and give her a passing that would be respectful, and give her what she has been denied for however long she's been gone or forgotten.
Yeah.
And you guys knowing or using your map of Otani as you guys are around midday. It's although the sky is grey and there's a hint of green coming from the hues of the explosion of Kasakawa in the distance. A few rays of sun shine through the clouds as you can see up on a hill is the Cloud Shrine. And as you guys walk through the streets of Otani, as the ash is still falling, blanketing the streets, a few guards and a few street cleaners, sweepers, and such are trying to clear up as much of the ash as they can. You walk past a few Tengu burgers and a few ramen hole in the walls and such to come to the base of a hill with a few signs mentioning Cloud Shrine at the top, and it's about a 15-minute walk up the hill. As a few people that probably were making a morning prayer or afternoon prayer have just come down the steps. As they're chatting away, it feels like the outside world is muffled. Or is it muffled? Rocky, how does Rocky feel after that quest?
I would say he definitely feels a bit delirious, kind of the feeling you have whenever you haven't slept in a really long time, or you kind of wake up from a nap, and everything just feels distorted and a little off.
And what about yourself, Rocky and Loney? I mean, Loniko and Randall.
I mean, Lo's a little down, but she's kind of helping, lead the way, I guess, and make sure that kind of no one gets in the way, and Rocky has a clear path.
Yeah, it's definitely a somber vibe and stuff for sure.
Give me a second, sorry. Is that Roll20 making that noise?
Some very moody music going on.
Yeah, I don't like...
I don't
I think that's the song.
hear anything.
Yeah.
It's
Might
your
be-
song.
I think it's Jockey. But like then, like my Roll20 was not my Roll20, the song was making... I thought it was background noise for a second.
Yeah, it was very scary. I'm not. Yeah, I thought something was kind of building up there.
No worries. But yeah. And what about yourself, Randall? Sorry. How are you feeling?
Yeah, just definitely very like somber and empty about the whole thing. Like it was pretty. I mean, he's happy that it happened. Like we're passing it on, but it's still just like a sad event that happened. So.
But yeah, like as like you guys are just have this exhaustion and this weight of what adventuring is just has been to you guys over the past few weeks. You guys make your way up the steps of stone, and like they're kind of built into the hill as like it's quite naturally left the hill itself, as like the rest of the city has been like built as like in like with housing and like walls and such. The hill is kind of left intact with just like steps of stone that are like round and just almost as if they've been just naturally selected and then placed to form these steps like that, like sporadically are like made to go up the inclining hill. And like as like a few minutes pass, you got as adventurers, you guys have been like, you guys are able to have a bit more stamina and more energy reserves, even though like you guys are like coming down to the last dregs of your reserves. You guys are able to, with this deed that you need to complete, pushing you guys forward. You guys make your way up the hill, and you can see as you guys get closer these red pillars of like red lacquered glossy wood that's been painted with stained red with golden dragon metalwork and clouds swirling around the wood, climbing up to the roof of this building, this shrine. That is with green tiles, green shingled tiles in a curved slant. I don't know if it's going to do what I think it's going to do. I hope it doesn't. I might need to do... I thought it would. So I'm going to just do this for a second. Actually, no, I don't think I can do it the way I want to do it. I'm going to do this. Just give me a second. But yeah, as like you see these... And like you can see, this shrine is covered in cloud and dragon motifs, and the color red is used in like a few flags and kites of red dragons that like hang around on a few of the golden and red autumnal trees. As you can see, a few peach blossoms blooming as you guys keep making your way up. As you can hear a solemn ding of this giant golden bell that you see hung from the roof of the shrine. And like as you guys make your way up the incline, you see at the heart of this this very tall shrine, this wall-less tall shrine, you see a pit of sand with clouds inscribings etched along the edge of this ring of sand, and you can see an altar at the end with a statue of Shion, you assume, and a few statue of give me a second, I'm going to put you guys on the right map. A few statue of Nami, the koi fish. As you guys are at reach the top of Cloud Shrine. And I'm gonna just send that handout that I said I was going to send. And then I'm going to change the music as well. Yeah, you guys have reached the top of the hill, carrying the body. No one, like, it's very empty, you know. It's the only, like, person, or the two people that you see is a goblin in, like, elbow pads and wearing a golden belt around them. Just kind of just sitting in prayer on one of the cushions. And at the altar, a Bakoran Neo priest in blue and pink robes, carrying a golden staff that jingles with the 4 golden rings that you've noticed that Hiryu early would carry when she would make or walk around with you guys. Just tending the altar at the end, lighting a few candles. Yeah, I'm gonna just...
Shall we?
Do this for chat. That should hopefully show the handout a bit better. That does not show the handout any better.
It's so good.
It's alright. Yeah. I should actually, what I'll do is, yeah, sorry, you guys continue as you were. As I think I know what I'm going to do. Yeah, what do you guys want to do as you reach the top of the shrine? Like, you essentially go unnoticed.
Step up slowly and kind of just slowly walk up here to the shrine area.
Mm-hmm.
Does this person look like they like, I don't know, work here or like volunteer here, or did you say the guy in front of me? Like,
yeah, that's looks like clearly the head of the shrine. This tiny 3-foot tall Bakoran man with like long, wide ears that like when they turn, they kind of like the ears like just flap around. Oh, hello. Oh.
Sorry to bother you. My name is Rocky. These are my friends Randall and Loniko. And we were wanting to pay respects to a little girl who had recently passed in a less than ideal way. And we're wondering, well, what's the best way to go about that? This is new to me. I can't speak for them, but I would love to know how to properly, respect the dead. And
of course. As I look at the girl, or the bundle that is the girl, and then looks over at Loniko and then Randall. Oh, of course. Sorry, did you explain that how you found her and stuff?
Yeah, I'll give like a brief summary about that, just in the walls, and
yeah, like that's like they're
be abandoned.
They just listen. They're, although shaken, they don't seem to like their not resolve, but like their stance doesn't shift. They look more just concerned and like just a bit solemn about it. This I guess this happens, I assume, as adventurers. Come, I mean, we can pay our respects.
Lovely. Thank you so very much. And what's your name?
Give me a minute, please. Shut up. You had to do it.
Turn myself.
No, I understand. You're all choked up from the situation that I've explained. I understand. It's okay.
My name's Koji. Neo Koji.
Koji?
Neo Koji Lee.
Koji.
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 Yeah. I'm
with
the head
like
of
a J.
Yes. G at the end of Ko. I'm the head of Cloud Shrine. Oh, no, it's okay.
Okay,
I was wondering, like, why did I
yeah.
pick up little Nico just then? Come.
Sorry, I was trying to turn myself around and I can't.
It's
I got it.
there you go.
But
That's okay. Let's
What
find
was
the
his
space.
name?
Koshi. I'll write it out for you,
Koshi.
Bushi.
and I'll put it in chat as well.
Neat.
Come. As like he walks you over to a section of the hill, going down a bit of an incline. You guys step on some of the ash that's been cleared away as much as it can, but you can imagine from like how much like thicker it is at the edges, like it almost like is like snow when you drudge through it. It likely is Koji is the only person that is the only Neo of this shrine.
Oh, okay. Is this ash? What? Is this ash? What I think it is, or?
He says, or he gestures, in like acknowledging you and like answering your question, but you can also hear there's a bit like sadness when he says it. It's like he looks over to the mountains to the north. Kasakawa's remains. Yes.
Understood.
Can Loniko just like clear the path in front of them with like just using gust?
She
Okay.
can. As I'm gonna ask you to roll me a charisma check to see how well you're able to blow them away with your gust spell.
Just straight charisma?
Yeah, straight charisma, or just like 'cause I don't think gust would roll as damage.
oh,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as it's not the most effective, but Koji sees you and just gives you a little nod, and then like it's almost like gestures you like don't worry about it, it's okay. As you are clearing a clear path for you all, but as like you're doing that, Koji after like gesturing to stop. Are you a Neo as well, child?
Oh, yes, thank you. I am. I'm not technically a Neo, but I grew up in a temple, in a pagoda.
You carry yourself like you are one. It's nice to see.
Oh, thank you, Neoli.
Neo?
Yes.
That's that. Would Rocky know what a Neo is? Have I heard that before?
Yeah, you do. It's like a priest.
Oh,
It's like
okay.
the term for priest.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
It's just spelled like the guy from Matrix.
No, it's spelled Nioh.
Okay, I think I've seen that word before. Yeah. All right. Thank you.
Yeah, so you guys are making your way past a few. And like, do you stop low or do you keep going?
You mean like blowing the?
Yeah.
Ash? Yeah, I mean she'll keep kind of trying, at least clearing it a bit.
Mhm. As you do, or to keep going, he stops just at the edge of the hill. I think this will do, as you guys can see the city below, or the town below, or the village, and all the houses. It basically is almost a city with how many buildings are in the area, or that make up Otani Village. And like, as you are just looking over the village, you see them just cast a spell on their staff as it forms into a golden shovel, and they just start digging. If any of you wouldn't mind giving me a hand, my back isn't the best.
Yeah.
absolutely.
I'd start massaging him. That was a joke. I don't do that.
I'm gonna give you inspiration because that was funny. As you start digging away, and helping the priest. Like all three of you digging. I assume you put the girl's body down on the side. It doesn't take long for you to dig a. Sorry, go on.
Yeah. I put it down.
You dig a satisfactory hole, and as like you're digging it, the Neos just remarks you, when being so high up, we don't have a stream, obviously. Just put her on the Lashan, but we can do our best in hopes that like her spirit will reach it, can't we? As he looks over to you all and like starts picking up a few twigs. Would you all mind helping me also just gather a few branches and such?
Yeah.
We can get this pyre going.
Neat.
Yeah, like that also doesn't take you that long to gather it. But as you guys are like putting
sifting
Sorry.
through the ash.
Yeah, you can sift through the ash. Yeah, exactly. Sift through the ash.
Through the ash on a one horse open hash.
You guys are able to no, it's okay. You guys are fill not the whole ditch, but like most of the ditch with twigs by the time they return with like a bucket full of water from the stone fountain they had by the shrine. And they put the bucket aside. Would you be able to put her body on top of the pyre, please? We can.
Yeah.
We can start this ritual.
I do that.
And as you're doing that, they'll turn to Loniko and ask, "Have you done any funeral rites yourself, child?"
I have nearly. Would you like me to assist in any specific way?
Yes, please. If you'd care to lead, I wouldn't. I'd be happy to. I think it's better to let the
Of course.
the next generation take lead. I think. As they
She
pull
gives
out,
a little bow.
yeah. He pulls out a tarp and then is ready to start fanning, passing an end of the tarp to Rocky and Randall as he essentially waits for you to light the pyre.
Loniko will like create a flame in her hands and just kind of like holding it like in her cupped hands and then just gently places it on the pyre.
As you do that, as like you're moving this little cupped fire down, as some of the embers or the tinder start catching, you see once the fire leaps out of your hand, Yuki stays still sitting in it with you. As the body slowly starts catching, and the Bakoran starts fanning the top, and then like it's almost like using it to like create a little gust over the corpse. Looking over to Rocky and Randall, gesturing to copy.
Yeah.
And then he'd look over to the bucket, and then to Loniko to just pour it into the pit. And if you want to lead, if any of you have any words you'd wish to say, I think now would be your chance.
May you never feel scared nor lost again.
May your journey across the Lash and Sora be safe.
I'm sorry we couldn't be there sooner.
As the Bakoran's listening to you speak, rest now, child. You're safe now. You won't be forgotten anymore. as you guys keep fanning for a bit, your arms would start to get tired as like a few hours have passed, as the pyre is starting to dwindle, and her remains have been essentially ignited and like are coming down as like the sun is beginning to set, as like you spent a few hours just watching over it. After they put the top down, they start cusping a few of the ashes into a bucket after the pyres ended, and the stars begin to gleam through the night sky. They guide you all back towards the shrine. Maybe we can set some lanterns to help guide her on her way.
Yeah. Excellent. Just smack my mic. Yeah, sounds good.
That's right. And then heading back to the sand pit, they would walk across it, and pulling out from under the altar 4 sets of paper lanterns with little baskets. As they just fold them out and give you each a lantern, they place a sheet of the ash and a candle atop each bed of ash. And then, when you're ready to let go, feel free to let her spirit return to the Haroma.
Okay.
As he lets go of his, and the lantern just starts to float upwards, picking up on a gust of wind as the scent of oranges and lavenders just tastes or flavors the air that breezes by. The lantern drifts off towards the northeast.
Loniko whispers like another kind of blessing and prayer before letting hers go as well.
Mm-hmm.
Randall is holding on to his fairly tightly, but eventually lets go and just almost in like a get this away from me kind of vibe. Yeah, like I just.
You can't be with it anymore.
Yeah.
What about yourself, Rocky?
Rocky's kind of smiling and doesn't really hesitate to let it go. He's just kind of knows it's for the best, and he's happy to do it.
Yeah. And all
I'll
3 of your
move on.
lanterns would pick up and then drift off away. And as soon as like the lantern leaves you and you can see it just disappear off into the horizon, you feel that like heaviness lift off for a moment, as you've done as much as you can. You've done your job. And her spirit should hopefully be free and safe once more. The Bakoran goes back to tending the altar for a moment, but then turns back. If any of you care for any food or anything, we don't have much to offer, but if you are wishing to make your own prayers, we can prepare a little ritual section for you, and you are more than welcome to use the shrine as you please in the name of the Shioka, or if you do worship Hakushai, we can prepare a ritual for that too if you wish. And as you hear their name, Loniko, you feel a slight flash pang in your brain, in your head, and it crosses over your third eye. And Yuki turns to you when that happens, as you both just stare at each other for a moment.
She puts her hand to her forehead and cringes slightly
Is everything okay, child? Do you need water or anything? Are you?
Oh, Nearly. Can you tell me about Hakusho?
Of course. Well, they are the Goblin King, God of Conquest. They came with Hakushai, the red dragon of thunder and lightning. They are one of the patron lords of, or patron gods of Otani village, and have become, one of the patron gods of Otani, just under Nami. And although not many worship the red dragon, Cloud Shrine honors his arrival with the goblins. As you can see, those golden dragons carved over, molded to the wood pillars of the shrine, have like a thunder motif in like their horns and scales, or thunderbolt motif. Sorry. Yes, sir. So, and like with how us the Bakoran and the goblins united our cultures, it felt fitting that like I should, even if no other priest in the village would care to, I feel it is my duty to tend to this shrine and make sure it isn't forgotten like some gods.
That's very good of you, Neoli.
He smiles. Thank you. And it's good that you too are Neol and honoring the traditions, but also giving it your own touch, your own little spark, if you will.
And apart from here, is there anywhere else that, even outside of Otani, that has a strong connection to Hakurashai?
Oh yes, of course. Many places, many. As like he is like just begins thinking himself, you see the goblin in the back, who's quite like large for his size, is just doing a few push-ups in the background in the shadow of the shrine.
Oh, I thought that was an orc.
That's it's a goblin. But like as like you ask,
Big boy.
he's a big lad. His thinking ends with well, yes. I mean, there's many locations in Shireleo that relate to Hakushai and like the goblins. I don't know if you've ever heard of a lightning field. There was a few.
Yes.
Oh, wonderful! Then this could breeze by. Then like you don't need to stress. Well, obviously there's some in the Kasakawa Mountains, and there would be many on the Heat and Shigo Reishibu of Haida Iyo, and all the Reishibu have their own lightning fields. And like there are a few Onamiyaji that you might be able to seek at these fields of Goblin Onamiyaji who have taken both Goblin heritage in their worship of the Shion and the Shioka. And if you're seeking them, I think if any trek you make into the mountains, just follow the lightning, ride it if you can.
I need to get a workout regimen, I think.
Oh?
That's what I need to do. Oh, nothing.
As you give me a second. It does. Lonnie, could you? Is there anything else you want to say?
The one on Kasakawa, where the lightning field, is it nearby? Is it far?
Well, I mean, they move, you see, but think of it like these Onamiyashi, they carry lightning rods. They're staffs, as he holds his. Are special staffs that are gifted. We believe they're gifted by Hakashai, and thus become these lightning rods that naturally are Hakashai sending his messages through these bolts of lightning. And so while these Onamiyashi roam the mountains, as like they're just mountain ascetics, they're doing their worship with their little tribe of goblins. You might find Obakoran even, and other sorts that just they might pick up as they go. As they roam the mountains, doing their bit. If you see a lightning strike somewhere twice, that's where to go.
And they're not hostile to outsiders at all?
I think they would be a very bad Neo if they were. Conquest can still be achieved even through peace.
And she gives like a quick like big bow and just like, thank you. That's very helpful.
I am here to serve. And as like he bows back, in the back, after your comment of like a workout regiment, Raki, you see the buff goblin leap up from their push up in like going into like a little squat position, and then doing like a little twist in the air as they face you. I can sort you out, pal. You want me to give you some of my own techniques, teach you how to get buff like this? As he just starts posing. And I'll teach you, brother. Make you above the cream of the crop.
Yeah, all I usually do now is run, and it's crazy. Like I just build muscle kind of naturally. It's I eat a lot of food that's really bad for me, but it all just turns into straight muscle, and it's crazy. I don't even have to really work hard for it.
I figured maybe inside the sky to see if like you
would
actually be able to help.
Go ahead, roll insight. Yeah.
Ooh, have you tried
this? 20. This person looks like they've been. This is a Buff-lin. This guy, thank you, Mango. This guy clearly has been like molding himself to become just the ultimate warrior, if you will.
Honestly, Rocky, I would take some notes from this guy. This guy seems to know what he's talking about.
Yeah, no, I want to. I want to get big and buff, and so I could punch. I don't know, somebody. I figure down the road.
Well, I can teach you if you want, pal. I can teach you. You
don't use like steroids at all, do you?
No, I wouldn't. Like, I'd never. That's users or abusers. All natural. No, we don't mess with good genes here.
No, we don't.
As he keeps flexing on his way back. No deadly cutting here,
all the time. I know you're big. It's
well,
okay.
no,
you don't have to flex.
I know, but like I gotta impose myself. Gotta make sure I'm impressive. I am a specimen.
Yeah, well, I feel like we already all established that we found you impressive. I asked for your advice, and like I feel like it's really just I do appreciate you. You got like you're strong. You just want to show it off, but I think maybe you teach me how to get bigger, and I teach you how to like use a sword or something. And we become more of a dynamic each.
I don't need a sword. Dynamic. Retiring Tiger Man is my only goal.
Well, that's all I don't know how else to say that. I could teach you how to be a bit more dodgy.
Listen here, pal. I don't need to learn anything. If you want to give me something, you can. But like, I'm happy just help you out. Like I was just here to pray. Neo Kuji over there, he's given me a place to like practice my moves while I prepare for the retirement match of the century to become the world champion of the world.
I would like to back up real quick. You said you don't need to learn anything, and that's just like that's a bad sentiment to have, a bad way to carry your brain. Like I think I'm a good fighter, but I wanted to learn how to be more muscular, from you. And I think you should always go through life with a bit of curiosity. And I think that's what you're missing, and that's why you haven't been able to retire Tiger King Kite yet.
Well, you see, I'll have you know there, pal, actually. The reason I haven't been able to retire the Tiger Man is because Tiger Man hasn't been wanting to be retired, but he's doing his retirement match, you see. And like this is my big chance. This is my chance to make it. This is my chance to become the world champion of the world. Do you understand? Do you get what I'm putting down? Do you get that maths?
Yeah. And I think that you are more than capable of doing that. But if you're going to have a crystallized mindset like the one you currently have, then you're not going to get too far with that. And I fear for you, you know?
Nothing wrong with having a crystallized mindset. I just want to point that out.
Listen, I got
Listen
my
here,
crystals on
you
my
mineral
body too, but
boys.
you got to be flexible. All right. Hey. All right. That's
As you said, Neo Kuji comes
Only
on.
we can say that.
Is everything okay? Is everything okay? Is everything
They
okay?
call us
here?
mineral boys, and I don't know if I appreciate that.
I'm sorry. Give me a minute.
Listen, dude, I was just trying to give you helpful
Listen.
advice.
So Neil, sorry, I meant the. Give me a second. Okay, I think I'm a cool ass pro wrestler name.
Lion Man.
No, Lion Man's taken.
You wouldn't make it. You wouldn't make it in WWE.
Goblin.
Man.
No, Buff-lin. That's it. That's.
Okay, what-
Buff-lin.
what's a goblin?
You should go as Buff-lin. Sorry, there, Nico, and sorry, everyone else. Like, yeah, go as Buff-lin. That's you should use that as your wrestling name. Yeah, I'll be Buff-lin as he just starts posing again. But yeah, no, listen here. Sorry, I didn't mean to call you Mineral Boys. Sorry, my mistake. I didn't realize it was insensitive of me. I'm just saying.
You was.
You gotta be a
Appreciate
little
you
bit more
apologizing.
careful next time.
I'm glad
I
you
should.
can at least own up to it.
No, that's it. It's an important mindset to be like that. To like be able to apologize and not to fall back on your words, but to move forward after making
right.
mistakes.
Hey,
But
hey,
I'm
love
not
to
here
hear.
about learning. I don't need
that's
to learn.
sad.
No. Listen. You're not getting me, pal. You're not getting me. What the situation is? Sorry, like his accent keeps moving. the situation is.
Hey, you're nervous. You're nervous. It's okay.
No,
a lot of people get nervous talking to me.
He starts
I
sweating, and
understand
you're
I'm
not sure
treated-
if it's sweat or oil, but he is gleaming. Like you almost like need to like cover your eyes with how like glossy this guy is. I just want to be the best wrestler I can. But like, and so like
The best there ever was.
the best that ever was, best in the world, if you will. Just
We're gonna need a montage.
I want to
Right now,
execute
right?
everything excellently, perfectly, if you will.
Okay.
But listen here.
Okay.
So to do that though, I must keep all my knowledge for everything else out, and only knowledge is in here. I gotta have all the holes, all the moves, all the grapples. I gotta have it all in here. And so, but like now that I've retained all of this, as he starts slapping his head, I've got it all in here. I can give it to you if you want to get you to get some more mass on you, some more muscles if you want. Like to be fair, I think your figure's perfectly fine.
Oh, thank you. Rocky winks. I appreciate it.
All right. Anyone else wanna learn anything too? As he looks over to Lone Nico and Randall.
Yeah, I mean, I'm down to like take some lessons.
All right.
I think I'm okay.
That's fair. That's fair. No worries. You both wanna you gonna try put your names in for the retirement match of Tiger Man?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, I mean, can we do like a tag team or is it like
No, it's only singles.
one?
Oh man,
Okay.
it could
Well,
be
I
the
mean,
Mineral Boys, and we can't now. Oh,
we have to fuse.
You could go
We
as his
do it-
manager.
Trench coat.
Oh, you could do that.
One of us
Well,
are
actually, no. They like,
manager.
one of you guys could be his manager.
Well, Nico is our manager.
Oh, that's fair. That's true. That makes sense.
Well, I can do that.
Kushi,
I
could
can
you be my
go.
manager? I gotta stay on. I gotta stay at the shrine. Sorry, Buff-lin. Oh, yeah, no, that's cool. That's cool. But yeah, okay. What we'll do is, okay, we can't do. Okay, like I can teach you 1-on-1. So I'm sorry, fella, Dragon fella. Like you came last. So you can. I'll teach you after if you want. But like,
All right, that's fair. That's fair.
who got offended by Mineral Boys first, by the way?
I think Rocky.
I thought it was you, but
Really? Okay, I'll take it.
As like you're like. You accept like you've got to go second. You see a little mango amongst like a basket of like just like the offerings by the statue of the Shion, and a little spirit pushes off it and just flies towards you, Randall, gifting you a chat inspiration.
And I eat it like a mango.
You have been inspired. But like as you get that inspiration. All right then.
I eat the mango like a mango. Yes.
Oh, the mango spirit. The mango spirit.
I know. It's just so funny. This is a funny thought. I don't know. I don't know why it made me laugh as much as it did.
It's alright, don't worry about it. Alright, if everyone step out of the ring, please. And I'll teach you how to do it. Alright.
I need to stay in the ring, or
yeah, you stay in the ring. You gotta. Normally this would be a square.
Everybody.
No, everyone but you. What's your name? As he points to Rocky.
My name's Rocky. My wrestler name is gonna be. It's to be determined right now. I'll figure that out.
You should call yourself Rockman.
I don't want to do that.
Or The Thing, or something like that, by John Carpenter or something.
I'll put a pin in it. I'm thinking. Okay.
Oh, how about Dwayne Johnson? I think that'd be a great nickname for you.
No, I think that's taken. I think
No,
I have a buddy.
Wait. Yeah.
Yeah, I have a buddy named Dwayne Johnson. I don't know if I want to take his name.
I don't know. You just look like.
I might be like the samurai or something. I feel like that's sick.
I guess that's
I don't
fair.
know yet.
There's probably a samurai, but how about Stone
Skin?
Skin?
Like everything I do seems to always tie back to me being like a rock person, and I just kind of want to diversify
How about
a little bit.
Diamond Fist? Sorry, I realized you wanted to diversify. No, never mind. Sword Boy. Sorry, we can think
samurai would be better than sword boy. Anyways, it's fine. Okay,
okay. All right, I'll teach you how to. We're gonna teach you on the fly. I'm gonna teach you some moves, some holds, okay? And you just start to gesture.
All right. Okay.
Listen.
I do that too. I copy him.
And I'm gonna teach you on the fly, okay, Rocky?
Yeah.
I find the best way to learn is through experience and being thrown headfirst into things. As you just start running at you, screaming.
I want to dodge. I don't know.
Roll me a dex save.
I don't even have my character sheet up yet. 1 second.
No worries. As he's gonna go try and grapple you. You gotta beat 25. Oh, Stone Ronin. That's actually really good.
Okay, I got 17.
17. Sadly, yeah, you miss. As like you are just about to dodge out of the way, Buff-lin rolls in, grabs you into a little full Nelson, wrapping you up into a little package. They're gonna.
This is like Kaz's wheelhouse with this.
Yeah, no, I'm doing it. Yeah, it's all from the DM's perspective. This is how task is. It's always from my perspective. Yeah, this is my. It's it. So yeah, he's gonna do a bit of damage to you. So Rocky, I'm gonna give you're on full health, Rocky. So if you could just.
Yeah, I'll adjust this full health. Okay.
Alright, yeah. Alright, so basically how this works is you have to get knocked down to half hit points, and that's when it ends.
Okay.
Alright.
So if my hit points are odd, should I do 30 or 31?
I'll do 31 for you. Just for you. Have a kiss.
And then also get knocked down 31? Okay.
Yeah. And also if you get like 3 hits concurrently, you basically get a finishing move, and you can choose what kind of finishing move you want to do, and like it would deal like extra damage, and like you basically like stuff like that. It's like I've got a whole gimmick in my mind for this. It's gonna work out.
Okay, I trust you.
Yeah, you got this.
So I take 2 damage.
So you've taken 7 damage from him as he grapples you.
7.
And he's got you in basically a full Nelson. You can try and break free because it's initiative order. So I'm gonna do this. Sorry.
Okay, I'll try to break free, I guess.
Yeah. So yeah, how do you want to break free, Randall?
Randall's not involved.
Sorry, how do you want to break free, Rocky? I should also change the music. This ain't the.
I'm gonna do a half Nelson. No, I don't know what that means. I'm gonna do a Willie Nelson, and I'm gonna like do a.
Guy doesn't know fighting moves. Oh no!
God, you gotta
try to roll out. You know, Autobot style.
Yeah.
Try to roll
you can. Yeah, go ahead.
Like, push them away.
All right, go ahead. Roll for me.
First, but I love it.
Athletics or acrobatics, please.
Roll out like a transformer, like a box robot.
A nat 1. I got a nat 1.
Like a box robot.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Go ahead.
Can I?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I don't like that nat 1. Okay.
16.
Oh my god.
16.
All right, let's see. Now he's got to roll a. What's athletics? Is it dex or is it strength?
It's strength.
All right, you got to beat. He's gonna be 16. You beat it. You earn a point as well. As like you roll out of that, you able to just like roll yourself to the side, and you just like wrapping yourself around. You able to just kick him off with your feet. If you want to roll for me a D8 plus your strength, please.
D8 plus my strength. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move you there as you get pushed away.
D8. That is 5 plus my strength is a 5, so that's 10.
All right, perfect. All right. It is now his turn. So as you've pushed him away, he's going to try and go in for a grapple. He's not actually going to grapple you again. He's going to start taunting you. And he's going to, oh, yeah. Buff-lin, yeah. All right, you got to do this. You got to make sure you're a performer. You got to be, you got to impose yourself over everyone, okay?
Hey, I'm the cowboy.
Yeah, just like that.
That's my name. I'm the cowboy.
As this is happening,
and this ring ain't big enough for the two of us, Buff-lin.
I'm gonna ask Randall to roll me a D20 and then a D100.
Why are you doing a dragon surge right now, Randall? It's not your time.
I didn't do anything.
He doesn't get a choice in this. By the way, Zan, there are going to be special redemptions just for the Only on the Lake quest when they get there.
So
Can I create?
What are you doing over there, Randall?
Can I create a gust underneath Rocky's like Howery and his coat? Like he's Madonna.
Yeah.
That's my stage name.
Roll charisma for me. Yeah, he's gonna just try and see if he can. So I'm gonna ask you to roll me a charisma save, Rocky.
Lord, I'm not good at this.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I got a 13.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. As like you try to taunt back, your Harry just flies over your head, and he just starts choking you actually. And as it's choking you, and like you like trying to like, hey, what's going on? Randall, let's see what you got. What was your D100?
49.
Suddenly, Lonely as like you're like you look over to Randall as like you've created a little situation for Rocky, actually causing him to like lose another point on his from that. Randall, you see Randall suddenly has gills just form, and Randall, you can now breathe underwater for a whole 24 hours.
I feel like Nalika just looks over and it's just like it makes her jump, so she miscasts her spell.
What?
Yeah.
That's exactly what happens.
Rocky looks over too and is just so perplexed.
As
What
like
happens?
as you pull your Harry away from you and like just looking at a perplexed Rocky, perplexed. No, not like that, okay? Like yeah, like that. And like as like he goes to taunt again. He's not going to taunt this time. He's going to try and strike you. But he's going to, like, running back on the ropes, he's going to try and, like, do, like, oh, not the rope, sorry, the, like, edge of the, the ring, the wood. He's going to try and actually just, like, springboard off the wood. As, like...
He gets to go again?
No, this is his turn. It's his turn now. Because you taunted on his turn.
Me.
Oh, sorry, is that not what you wanted to do? Sorry. Alright, go on, your turn, Randall.
What?
No, go on, it's your turn.
Well, I'm so confused what's happening.
It's
Was
your
I
turn.
Doing, wait.
It's your turn. No, you've just been blinded. You have disadvantage because of his taunt, but you can do something.
Okay. So it's my turn. Did you think I was taunting on?
Yeah,
my
I
turn?
thought you were taunting on your turn. Yeah,
I mean, that's fine, but do I need to roll something for it?
that was the charisma roll that you rolled. Because Lonico got a 1, you had to charisma save against his taunt.
I'm so confused. But I did a charisma save against his taunts. I
No,
thought.
that's what I'm saying. No, because like he naturally will taunt against you, but then if you try to taunt him back, there's like one is gonna have to lose that taunt off essentially.
Okay,
Sorry,
so there was a
this
taunt
whole-
off. He started a taunt.
Taunt
I'm so
off.
lost.
Sorry.
I'm so lost. He said
I love
on
that
his
we're
last
casually
turn he wanted to
saying
taunt
taunt
me.
Yeah, no, he wanted to taunt you, but then
wanted
you
to taunt off.
you copied his taunt. You decided
That's
to
fine. Hey,
to accept his taunt
If
off.
that's the rules, that'll be my turn. It's his turn now. That's okay.
No
I just need a clear. I don't know what's happening.
No, it's okay. Don't worry.
The taunt talk.
It's
I didn't know it was my turn. I didn't know
I
it was my
love that
turn.
phrase.
I won't be taunt offing again if that's the case.
if
it's fine.
it helps, I'm also making it half on the fly as we go. I have
Okay.
I made the rules for this while we were eating dinner.
Gotcha. So I want to clarify, if he on his turn taunts me,
Yeah.
then on my turn I taunt him back, then that counts for both our turns.
Yeah.
Okay. So now it is just, I understand.
Yeah. So now
So
he's
basically
gonna.
those two turns didn't, they just kind of canceled each other.
Yeah, they
out.
cancel each other. So he's gonna rush over and leaping.
Sorry, one more. Because
Go ahead.
Yeah, one more.
when Luke killed his tauntaun, it became the tauntaun. There we go.
Okay.
That's when that's when he fell down, like when he was riding it and fell off, that became a taunt off.
God.
Luke was taunt on it.
Okay,
it,
no.
No. We can keep. Let's keep going. I like this train of thought. Anyways, okay, so big guy's gonna go. What's he doing now?
He's gonna rush over and leaping onto the drum skin. He's gonna try and springboard off it into a moonsault onto you, Rocky. So
Fancy, and I am blind, so for why? I don't know why. Because he taunted me.
Actually, that's because Lonico's Gus. That's why.
Oh, Nico, what are you?
Sorry.
That's 1d6 plus what?
Anyone got a bowl of water I can be in?
Am I not? Can I not try to roll any sort of save against it?
I will let you roll a dex check to try and move, trying to evade. You will have disadvantage though.
Yeah. I mean a 5, but
Wow.
As he just crashes right into
21, you. Though. That's...
Yeah.
Hey.
He just
Randall,
crashes right into
Why are you touching
dealing
me, Randall?
another. He deals 6 more damage to you as he just like drops it right on top of you into this beautiful, pitch perfect moonsault. Which is where he just like this little backflip right onto you. I don't know how to describe this move to like people that don't know wrestling.
Rocky can't see it anyways, so it doesn't matter. Doesn't know what's going
It's
on.
when Vince McMahon did this. I don't know.
Actually,
Yeah.
my reference is Shawn
one of the
Michael on
only-
The Undertaker.
I don't know any wrestling names.
Imagining Vince McMahon doing a moonsault is something.
Is that even like, that's probably like the Pele
His-
of wrestling, where he wasn't even around forever. But it's the only name I know.
I thought you were the one with The Undertaker, but like, never mind.
I don't know.
Okay,
yeah.
So now is it my turn? Is it?
It is now your
Am I
turn
still
now.
Specific goblin.
But yeah, no, he's landed on top of you, but like, you were able to like, push him off, and like you are able to do your next move.
Okay, I push him off. What do I roll? Strength check or or like athletics? What do I do?
Sorry, what was that?
What do I roll? What do I roll?
Oh, you won't need to roll
Get him
anything,
off.
Gaff. You're able to like push it, like you're able to like just roll, like
Oh.
after like he's done the damage to you, you're able to just like roll away. As both of you are kind of on
Okay.
your back.
Okay, I understood. I roll away, and then I'm gonna try to get on him and get him stuck, pinned down. I guess. Like, I don't know.
You want to try to pin him down?
I'm gonna. Sure. Makes
Yeah,
sense.
you just tell me what you want to do, and like I'll say yeah, you're doing it.
Yeah, I'll pin him down. What do I need to roll?
Athletics check for me.
Athletics. Love it. That's a nat 1. Good lord, that is 2 nat. That's so many nat 1s. I don't know what's happening today.
Yeah, he's not even gonna roll. But it's like you try to pin him, he just like immediately just kips right back onto his feet, and you're just on the ground, kind of crawling essentially towards me. No, not
Crawling and blind.
not like that. No, as he takes you, Harry, off your back. Like, no, you need to use your eyes. Use your eyes, okay? You got these good, perfect eyes.
Use your eyes, man.
Are my eyes better now? Like,
You can see now. You're fine.
okay, cool.
Like, to be fair, I can imagine like the confusion of this for Jacob is just as confusing for Rocky as he's just been thrown into a wrestling match. Okay.
Put another $1 in the jar.
Fine. I'm sorry. Okay. As he's now going to go in for a finisher move, and he's going to try and suplex you, Rocky. I'm going to ask you to roll me
Souffle me. Okay.
a strength save, please.
Okay.
As it is
I'm good
a
at
feat of
strength, okay.
athletics.
Okay.
No problem. As you are actually able to counter his suplex. As he goes in for a suplex, he leaps you over him, and as he's leaped over him, you're able to like just kind of like pull your weight through. So you pull him into a suplex, into like a flip and then a suplex, and you suplex him.
Right.
I am going to ask you to roll me A 3d6, please.
A 3d6.
3d6. As you reverse his finisher.
6.
14 plus your strength, please.
So that's 19 total.
19. You've dealt 19 damage to him as you've reversed his suplex. As he starts to, as he like is just there, like just flattened by you from your reversal of his suplex.
I am the cowboy.
It is now your turn. What would you like to do?
I want to. I don't really know what suplexing. What?
Suplex?
I don't fully understand the visual of what I did.
You just flipped him. You like he's gone to flip you over his back, but then you flipped. You essentially went into a flip, pulling him into a flip as well. And then as you landed, you pulled him into the same maneuver and threw him over your back, essentially.
So he's over my back right now, or is he on the floor?
He's on the floor now.
Okay. I want to go down elbow first. Just
elbow drop?
Whatever that move is.
It's
elbow drop. That makes sense. Okay.
Jesus.
A good, appropriately named move. What do I roll?
Roll for me a strength check with... As he is prone, with advantage, please, or an athletics or acrobatics check for me.
Strength, as in just raw strength, or saving throw strength? It's raw strength, right?
Yeah, raw strength, please.
Or athletics? Wait, what?
Or athletics, yeah.
I'll just do it. I mean, it's the same to me. Athletics. Okay, that's bad.
God.
My rolls suck.
He does have a disadvantage, so you have another. You can roll again.
Oh, okay.
Because he is prone.
Come on.
I'm just sending wrestling gifts.
Wrestling is fake, but there's no way that didn't hurt. There's
yeah.
no way.
No, it's certainly. All right, I'm not gonna get into this shit now.
No,
okay, I'm not gonna, because it's
looking.
Like it's choreographed, but like they still take the bumps. Is what it is.
As I fall down, I say I'm sorry.
I'm just seeing a guy getting smashed through a ladder. I'll just put that out there, and I'm just feeling it.
I whisper, I'm sorry, let me buy you coffee after this.
As like you leap you just leap right down on top of him into this elbow drop. I'm gonna ask you to roll for me D6, please.
A D6?
That's right, a D8, please.
A D8, okay.
Yeah.
Plus my strength.
Yeah, plus your strength.
That's 11.
11. Alright. Okay, as like you drop right onto him, you low and Randall, you see the wind get knocked out of the goblin, as he just like he's got like those dizzy what's it called? As like he's just there knocked out from your attack, from your elbow drop, right over him, just like that. He says, winded. As okay, let's take a breather. Let's give us a minute, please. Oh God.
Tap out, and then I'll let you go.
He just starts tapping.
That's all I know about. Okay, cool. I help him up.
All right, I'm gonna after a few minutes of catching his breath. All right, I'm gonna need to teach you the ropes, okay? But it took you a while to get into the sprint, but boy howdy when you run. Ooh, yeah. You got this, samurai. You got this. I think maybe if I don't retire Tiger Man, I think you will.
And I think I'm gonna go by the cowboy. I appreciate.
Oh, the cowboy. No, never mind, cowboy.
Okay. Never mind. Never mind what? I won't be able to do like the Tiger King now, or Tiger Man. What's his face?
No, his match is on the 29th.
Oh, okay. Okay, and I'm the cowboy.
Yeah, you can go by the cowboy. When you do the sign up, you'll sort it all out. Okay, but
cool.
No, you got it.
Do you need a drink? Do you want do you want me to go buy you a beer? I don't know how to help.
He like pulls his wrestling belt in front of him that you notice is like made out of plastic or something. Like it's clearly a toy.
Oh.
As he pulls it forward, he pulls a little water bottle out from it and just starts drinking from it.
Were you wearing that the whole time?
Of course.
That feels like a weird thing to wear.
Of course. You got to visualize being world champion of the world, okay?
Yeah, but that's plastic. You know what? I respect it. I do appreciate it. You're really good at taunting, by the way. You know.
Thank you.
I
learned from the best.
So good at that. Who is the best? Wait, what?
Tiger Man.
Oh,
He ain't
he's
my
the
teacher.
best.
I just
Okay,
watched.
that makes sense.
I used to watch all his shows when like he'd
Yeah.
come to Otani.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I can't wait to fight him. That sounds neat.
But yeah, no, you got this.
Yeah.
As he looks over to Randall, I'd train you, fella, but like the cowboy here, he's knocked me out.
I
I think
I'm
I'm
gonna,
good, honestly. You might be a little out of my my weight class.
I'm thinking maybe I'll be like I'm the cowboy. Like I said, like this ring ain't big enough for the two of us. I like that. I think I'm gonna say things like, or I'm gonna call my finishing move like the lasso, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, no, do that. Think these things. You got to think these through, cause like the whole thing is like the most important thing is the performance. When you got the crowd
I'm
with
gonna
you,
lasso you, Tiger. Tiger, consider yourself lassoed. I don't know.
Yes,
good.
that's
No.
Tiger by his toe.
ooh,
Catch that
that's
tiger
good.
by his
That's
toe.
good.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I am your foe.
And
Like,
then,
you follow
you
skills
punch him
supplier.
every time you say eeny, meeny, miny, and all that. Yeah.
No, that's good. That's good. I like that. But I'm gonna need some rest.
Looks like I see a tumbled dweeb in my face. I don't know.
Stop! You're killing me. You're killing me with these ones. They're amazing. I can't.
Okay.
I'd laugh, but I think you knocked something
No,
out.
I get it. I understand. I would hate for you to do that.
Yeah, as Kuji is just trying not to watch. Like, he's been watching this entire thing happen. But he's, like, been trying to, like...
You want to give it a go?
No, it's okay. It's okay. Don't worry. I'm just...
That was a joke. I'm in.
watching... it's nice seeing Buff-lin finally have someone to practice with. I hope if you do enter the Tiger Man retirement match, maybe you might see me out in the crowd. Or watching through the rafters. Yes. Quite exciting. But is there anything else you'd like to do?
If it's anything like that, yeah, I imagine so.
Oh no, it's much more. Like, think of with millions of people
yeah.
watching, broadcasted live across all of Shireleo, probably. I mean, it's Tiger
That
Man's
was
last
already
match.
hype.
It can only be better. You got a promising career, the cowboy. Yeehaw! Yes.
Sick. I might retire after this, but
Oh no! Oh, this one. Oh, that's more than fair.
no, I meant after the Tiger.
After Tiger Man. Yeah,
Tiger
no.
dude.
Yes, of course. But yeah.
Tiger
Is there
dude.
any?
Apparently, it does take a toll on your body, so I mean, it's a good idea to get out quick.
Yeah, and also like we kind of all have our own things going on that seem a bit more.
Than a wrestling
Yeah.
career. That's more than understandable. A wrestling career is on the road constantly. Yes, no, it's a lot. Taking all those
Yeah, plus
bumps.
it's really cool to say that I retired after only taking down the toughest guy, you know?
By becoming the world champion of the world, yeah, I'd imagine.
World champion.
Although that does worry me that I feel though people would seek you out afterwards.
fine.
They would be always like looking for you.
That's okay, and then I would take them out for a drink and we would have a nice chat about their home life, I think would probably be the best bet. Make
That's
sure
how
you know they're doing okay.
they
Their parents
get
are probably
you-
separated.
They get
so.
you all like nice and easy, and then punch you, give you a sucker punch.
Yeah, that's okay. That happens, and I would understand. I'd be like, "That's okay, buddy. You're acting through anger because of your home life, and I respect it. But I think we got to really talk through it first, you know?
Would you
Maybe I'll be
okay with
like
them
a-
taking your title?
A wrestling therapist, you know? I think that might be a good goal for me.
Like a physiotherapist.
Wrestle your problems away. Yeah.
Wrestle
Oh,
your
that'd be a
problems
good
away.
book. I think Tiger Man should actually write that book. That'd be pretty good.
No,
Well,
Tiger Man
It
would
can.
write that.
I mean,
Rocky
I
would
might,
write that.
you know,
But, like,
during
if
our
Rocky-
off time, I might try to write a book.
Maybe if you ghostwrite or
I could do
something.
that.
But yeah, no, maybe we'll see. I mean, if you become famous and like retire, Tiger Man, then of course I think that makes
I might.
sense.
I think while if I become famous, if I become the world champion of the world, I might on my adventures start writing a book, and then I'll write that book, and then I'll publish that book, and then that's how the world will know me. And then while this is happening, I will like defend my parents' honor, because that's kind of priority numero uno in my defense in my life.
I'm just gonna change the title of this stream to Buff-lin because like I think that's funnier. Like that's been.
Yes.
It is no longer only on the lake, it is Buff-lin. Yes, is there anything else you'd like to do on Cloud Shrine?
I don't think so.
I think we've paid our respects. We've fought a goblin.
Yeah, you've done.
We've done our duty here.
Oh, hey, Buff-lin, I was just curious, how do you feel about being your own boss and making your own hours?
He's on like a stretcher.
I think that sounds pretty good.
All right, cool. We'll keep in touch. I got a great proposition for you. I finally got one person join my email.
One person. You want business card or anything? Contact information? I could, like, if you want to message me away, just call Buff-lin.
Okay, I carved my name into a rock and handed it to him. Just says Rocky.
Could you roll for me a strength check, please? Do you have?
Sure.
Yeah, and if you have proficiency with stone tools, I will give you advantage.
I sure do.
Do you actually?
Not. I don't. No. Okay, just a strength check.
Yeah.
Okay, that's 10.
It's very poorly scratching. It's like just like carved, like white chalk almost, on the surface of the stone.
Here you go.
Yeah, thanks. I'll keep in touch. I'll keep in touch, cowboy.
I can't wait.
So long, cowboy.
Yeah. So long, Buff-lin.
Anything else you'd like to do?
The foe.
Anything, Low Nico, you want to do on the chat train before you guys head off?
No, I'm all good.
Nice.
Wait, do y'all take donations?
Of course we take donations.
I give him 14 gold for donations for the shrine to help other people.
Mm-hmm. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anything else? As you make your way down the hill, you realize that, like, it's been an exhausting day. It's like you only get halfway before your legs feel like they're just like being weighed down by the walk. But is there anything else you guys would like to do before the day ends?
Nah. I guess I'll feed my pets.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you hear a little buzz, buzz, rawr, from your beaver in your pocket as he just takes some of the little...
buddy.
What were you feeding him? Was it like little flowers? I can't remember what you got.
Yeah, a little thing. It's little flowers, you know, like honeysuckles probably.
Yeah, it starts... They start enjoying them in your pocket. As you guys are making your way down the road, you get a call. You hear in your head, ring, 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 ring.
I'll let it go to voicemail.
Rocky, can you answer, please? It's Satoshi.
Hello, hey Satoshi.
Hi. Do you want anything from Tengu Burger? Do you guys want anything from Tengu Burger or like Sun Noodle or anything? I can pick some stuff up. We're gonna like
Sun Noodle. Just give me some spaghetti if they have it.
You sound frantic.
No, I'm like
yeah, you sound.
You can't hear him.
Normal,
you can't hear him, Randall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'm listening.
Yeah, me.
Do you want anything to eat, Randall? From noodles or burger?
I mean, we can go other places. Like there's like a few. There's a mochi parlor.
No, it's okay. Just noodles or burger. We don't need to give him too many options. He'll get overwhelmed.
Burger,
what would you like?
Yeah, just a burger.
Yeah, burger.
What kind of burger do you want?
Double burger. Do you want a double burger?
Yeah.
With cheese and like all the fixins on it.
Not all the fixins. No.
No tomato.
No tomato. No.
Yeah,
veg. I just want the patties, honestly.
Okay, just the patties.
Okay.
Do you want the buns and the cheese?
Yeah, that wouldn't be a burger
okay.
then.
Oh, I was just gonna ask. Maybe you're on a no carb diet. I don't know.
At that point, I would have said.
Okay, can I just get a double burger with cheese? Nothing else on it. Can I do a? Do you want Cajun ranch on the side?
They don't have Cajun ranch. It doesn't exist. Do you want me to give you the
right.
Tengu Burger menu? Or like?
Nah, just
We don't have
do a double
it
burger
right now. So I mean, it's just...
whatever is a 2 burger patties on a burger with nothing on it, and then I want a veggie burger. Whatever, I forget what that's called. Just the vegan one. And then, Lonika, you want a veggie burger? Or do you want some noodles?
I kind of want some noodles, but if we're going to Tengu Burger, I'll have
Let's get some noodles for Loniko.
Okay, totally though. Like, this is what my family does. They will be like, "Hey, you're gonna go to this place, and then all across town for one thing." And I'm like, really? So this is in the books. Like, this is real.
So what? No, Loniko wants noodles.
Loniko wants noodles.
All right, what kind of noodles does she want? What you want with them?
I don't know. What kind of noodles do you want, sir?
Egg.
Yeah, egg noodles.
Egg and noodles,
Yeah,
okay.
I didn't know noodles had eggs.
What kind of spaghetti do you want, Rando? I mean, Rocky.
I don't want spaghetti. I decided I want a veggie burger.
Oh, sorry. Okay, no wait. We looking. I was just about to look for a place. All right, no worries. All right, well, we'll meet you back at the onsen then in like in an hour maybe.
Okay, and if you could give me one of those lemon lime pops, soda pops, I'd appreciate
Oh yeah,
that.
sure. Actually, yeah. Does anyone want drinks?
Yeah.
Oh, that becomes a whole nother thing.
There's a place across town that has a really good matcha. If you wouldn't mind stopping there really quick for us. It's the
What's
only
his-
place that has the matcha the way I like it.
Where is this place, Rocky? Like,
Uh,
I mean, if it's on the way,
it's,
I'll pick it up. But like,
it's so far away. It's across the bridge over
Oh,
yonder. It's called Lacha Matcha.
oh, I'm writing that down. Continue.
Alright, don't worry about it. If you don't have time, that's okay. I'll just take the lemon limes. Little lemon lime sparkling drink.
That low and Rando don't want drinks.
They want drinks. Get them. What do y'all want to drink? Good lord. What do y'all want to drink? Randall, Lonico.
I'll just have a.
You sound tired. Are you
soda
okay?
pop.
Soda pop for Randall. I am tired. I had
Nah.
to talk somebody. Anyways, what do you want, Lonico?
I'll have a peach soda.
Peach soda for
Oh
Lonico.
yeah, okay, yeah. 2 peach sodas.
Two peach. Get 3 peach sodas. All right, just 3
three-
peach sodas.
three
I don't
peach
want
sodas.
lemon lime.
You don't want your lemon? All right, cool. All right. Are you sure you're okay? Like, if you want, like, do you need a day to yourself, Rocky?
Chokehold like 30 minutes ago. I was in a chokehold, like I was on the ground. I'm not doing the best, but I
You
would just
might
like
have
to
a
eat.
concussion.
I burnt a lot of calories, and I need that.
Here are you? I think
it's
it's her. I think he's in there. He's.
Wait, you have a concussion?
No, I don't have a concussion. I don't know.
He's
if
got
I
a
have
concussion?
Actually,
No,
I don't.
I mean, I can
somebody.
conceive. I can conceive like the answer's got a
If I have
doctor.
a
Like,
concussion, this isn't the first time. I think I'm immune to them.
I don't think that's not how it works, Rocky.
Healing, you should tell
I think I'm
me.
immune. I think I'm immune to. I don't know. I don't think I have a concussion. All right. I
Gang.
fought a goblin. I buried a girl. Like today's been a busy day. I would just like my burger. Okay.
All right, okay.
Okay. Everybody good? Anybody want anything else? All right.
No. All right, cool. We'll see you in a bit. We'll see you in a bit, Rocky.
And a beer. I hang up.
And a bit.
I don't think. Okay.
You were meant to hear that. It's a beer doesn't have alcohol in it, Lonico. Don't worry, I'm not drinking.
Rocky, I know what beer is.
No, you probably not this beer. It's different.
This is
What?
beer.
I'm gonna
beer,
go take a nap. I think it's always good to sleep on a concussion. I've learned. I'm gonna go take a nap.
Wait, no.
I'm gonna take a sleep. What's up?
Are you
Tired.
Are you falling asleep right here? Or what are you doing?
No, I want to go to the hotel. I want to
Okay.
sleep on the ground. Yeah, I just find a bench and I sleep for the night. No, I go to the hotel. Good lord, I'm crying.
Rocky's
I'm
in his
crying laughing
hobo
right now.
era.
His homo era? Hobo. Okay.
Yeah.
Just
How's
gonna fall
everybody
asleep
else's
right
day
here.
going? I haven't asked yet. How's everybody feeling?
I want to go for a swim. Honestly, that's the. I
Alright.
have a weird vibe to do that.
Okay, let's go to the hotel. I can take my sleep and you can take your swim.
As
And
you,
my head hurts.
as night is beginning to creep over, and a chill is blowing by, squawk! Your vampire parrot squawks for you, Randall.
Hey,
As-
there he is. How are you doing?
They whistle
Who's
next
this
to you.
guy? What's his name
There,
again?
it's she actually.
Yeah, guy's a gender neutral term. Who is?
Okay,
this guy?
sorry. I haven't named her yet. Honestly, I'm waiting for the right moment. It still hasn't happened.
You could do I don't have anything.
Okay, I
clever,
don't know
so
if I
never
want
mind.
to trust your concussed brain right now for
It's
a
not
name choice.
concussed. It just needs to sleep. It's just
We don't
tired.
know that. None of
It's
us
a
are
headache.
medical, none
A
of us
little
are
bit.
medical professionals. We can't make that assessment.
I think Lonico is at least a little bit of a better.
Okay, that's true. A little bit. That might be a little.
In a little bit. I mean, not like
You-
certificately, but like
But you
That's
can
fine.
heal for sure. I get that. That's a good point.
Certificately, I'm not allowed in this country. Like, I don't.
That's true. He's right. He is right. Though.
Don't say
I
that
don't
out
really care
loud. You're
about-
not supposed to say that. Are there any guards around or anything?
There are guards walking around, like, but like they're just like
Well, shush them.
setting the lanterns for the night.
Okay, cool.
You,
Excuse me,
see,
sir.
You are concussed. No, don't speak to them.
What? Hey, Gab, all guards are back.
Yeah.
To
As-
me, I have an innate worry when I see guards.
He does.
I just want to say you guys are doing a bang-up job. I really like what y'all do. Anyway,
Are you talking to the guards as you?
Yeah, I'm talking to the guards. I'm gonna go take a sleep now. Y'all have a good night.
You make your way back to the onsen and like, you guys are there before Satoshi and Hiryu have arrived.
Yeah, we sent them on a million errands.
Let's put you guys over here.
Oh my god. Poor guys. If you'll excuse me, everybody,
That's
I
alright.
am going to let me know when they've arrived. I need to go swim.
I think this is my bed.
Oh yeah, I meant to add your new bedroom soon. I do have.
Looks so sad. That's everything is folded up. All right, I just sleep on the floor.
You
See,
followed
I
that?
told you you'd be doing that. That was the cutest snoring I've ever heard.
My boy's passed out. As yeah, Randall, you are able to take a very warm and relaxing bath in the. Well, not bath, but like a little swim in the hot springs. And like as you're swimming, like as you dip your head underneath, you feel like you feel very like clear, and like just as if like you are. Like you don't even realize that you've had your head underwater for like a surprising amount of time. Where you realize that you like are able to breathe underwater right now.
This would have been nice on the sea. And I'm just doing backstrokes. Just lounging. I could fall asleep like this.
What do you do, Loniko, as like Randall is swimming and like their vampire party is just watching, perched?
Lonika's just gonna do some more sketches in her sketchbook.
What's she sketching?
She'll probably do another sketch of the three sisters because she gave her last one away.
Mhm.
So she's gonna redo that one in her book. And she was probably sketching whilst Rocky was wrestling as well. Sketching the Neo.
As you're finishing up your sketch, the door opens as Hiryu steps in, carrying peaches. And look, there's Loniko. Look, we're home now. See ya. Hello, Loniko. As Satoshi comes through the door, carrying a bunch of bags. As like they're looking very like exhausted. As like they cross the door, like you see like invisible liquid drip down Satoshi's body, and Hiryu and Peaches, as they both shift back into their Genasi forms. As Satoshi just goes to just drop into one of the cushions, dropping the bags on the table.
Oh, Loniko would like rush and help Satoshi with the bags.
Thanks, kiddo.
Hello, Captain. Hello, Miss Hiryu.
Hello. Yeah, no, everything's fine. Just a lot of walking and keeping disguise self up for two people is. As they just like fall back onto their cushion. As Hiryu comes up and does a little squat and pats Satoshi on the head. As they start just preparing the food with one hand holding peaches, and like being a mom, Hiryu is very proficient at just managing one hand, organizing everyone's food. As Satoshi's just there, lying on the ground. Huri asks, "Where's are you okay? How's Rocky? Satoshi was saying he might be concussed."
Oh no, he's not concussed. He's just very tired. He's taking a nap right now, and Randall's having a swim. Lonika will help hear you prepare all the food and stuff.
Did you? Oh, there he is. Did you leave the door open, Randall?
We're
by
doing
the way.
sound effects. Splish, splosh, splish, splosh.
Oh, hey, let me go. Let me do my fire.
I leave the door open. Yeah.
Oh, hello, Randall. As she sees you.
Howdy. As I'm just like floating by.
Dinner's ready for. I don't know if you want to wake Rocky up, but like, we got your food here.
I'll be over in the next pass. As I'm like drifting by again.
I'll go let Rocky know. This is the one at the top, right?
Oh, hey, it's just you.
Hi.
Hello, Satoshi. Hello, Rocky.
Hello,
Satoshi.
hello, Rocky.
Hiryu says. Satoshi. Hiryu says cheerily as she. Whose was the burger with no burger?
Mine? What?
As she hands you a patty with a bun and two patties, buns and cheese of a cheeseburger.
Oh, this is Randall.
If you ask me, that's just enough burger.
That's yours.
Okay, that's cool.
What do you mean no burger?
Wait,
it has more burger. It has more burger than anybody.
Yeah,
that's what it says on the.
My burger.
No, that's what it says on the
No
package. Hiryu says as she's trying to like.
Burger, no burger. Listen, I'm not blaming you. It's not your fault.
Oh, yeah,
I'm confused.
The people at Tengu Burger. I mean, that's kind of
Really
a weird way to word that.
Yeah, that's okay. Here's your burger, no burger, man. Enjoy.
Here's your veggie burger, and Loniko, here's your noodles, your egg noodles.
Thank you.
As Satoshi's there, just like still lying on the ground, but like eating his burger or eating their burger. Sorry. And
You're laying on the ground. What are you?
He looks exhausted, just like you. Not as exhausted as you, Randall. I mean, Rocky. But he's exhausted.
Dude, sit against the wall. Use the wall as a bag. It's not. You're not gonna swallow too well if you're chewing on the ground.
Ah, no, it's fine. It's fine. I got this.
I help him sit up. I'm like sitting behind him, back to back. You can lean against my back.
Oh, this is quite nice.
Yeah, I suppose. I love staring at the door.
I mean, if you want,
I feel left out. So I join in. I sit back to back.
Oh, hey, this makes sense. This is a good thing we're doing here.
you're sitting in a little triangle. You're sitting in a triangle. Like, you joining them, Loniko?
Sure.
You sit in a star shape as Hiryu's just watching, feeding Peaches some like peach smush.
She uses her mage hand to keep her bowl of noodles steady without the table.
Rocky is using his sword, his katana to cut the burger in half.
He would be that guy. He was taught etiquette. Yeah. Is there anything you guys
support each other here?
Etiquette.
etiquette? Oh shit!
Etiquette.
Oh, you fucking asshole! Give yourself another inspiration. Is there anything else you guys would like to do though for the rest of the night?
I want to take out cards to play them. We don't have to like role play that.
Yeah,
but I just want to say that we do that.
Yeah, of course you guys.
Anyone got any twos?
Unless you guys
go
are all.
I totally have twos in my hand.
You liar.
Snap. What are we playing?
I grab a third off the table. I win.
Yahtzee!
Oh no.
And like the night,
playing different games together.
the night goes by as you guys don't realize how many hours pass and how like spending each time with each other in like downtime and like just eating and like just playing cards and just being silly together. It's surprisingly rejuvenates you guys as like hours go by. but eventually your exhaustion does just crash at you all. And here you ask if you guys want, I could take Peaches away and you guys can have just a quiet night.
I mean, I like Peaches.
Yeah, Satoshi also is like no, it's okay. Well, it's you like
Yeah,
you
I'm not ready to
you need
separate.
a quiet night. Yeah, like we'll look after Peaches will be fine with us. It's okay. I mean, if you want to, you can stay here as well. Like you don't have to go find. Like you can sleep on in my room if you want. Satoshi offers their room again. But and morning. As like before morning comes, actually, I'm gonna say, Randall, as you're sleeping, you have. I'm gonna like stop that bubbling noise.
Sorry, that's me.
No, is it?
That's
You-
a
you-
good
you-
joke
you-
for
you-
anyone who knows me.
You're just having a hit. As you're sleeping, Randall, you have you're tossing and turning constantly. You're just constantly tossing and turning, Randall,
A terrible sleep.
as yeah, like you have this dream where like you're just constantly seeing Rocky dying, like in no short terms, constantly through like the memories of Moran, Kano, Taya, and you even dream of Hikana, the warden of Takasakawa, and your old crew. And then like a very climactic fight against a giant amalgamation of skeletons. You wake up after the ship is in free fall, which by the way was session 36.5 if anyone wants to go watch that. So you can pause this session and go watch that if you want to. But yeah, as and you wake up from that dream, it's you see light shine through the paper walls from the bed, not the bedside, the private little hot spring side. And what time would that be for you, Randall?
Probably about 6 or 7 in the morning.
Loniko, when are you
I
waking
definitely
up?
wake up in like
Okay.
a hot sweat and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Also, everyone can hit long rest, as you have had a long rest. Loniko, when are you waking up?
She usually wakes up just kind of after dawn because it's just when she's used to waking up. So I don't know what time that is this time again.
Alright, let me...
Like 6, I guess.
I guess yeah, like I'd say that's 6. What about yourself, Rocky? When are you waking up?
I definitely wake up. Wait, when did Randall say he wakes up?
6 o'clock.
Okay, I like AM.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rocky is gonna
6,
sleep.
6 p.m. Like I'm like, whoa, guys, that was a fucking long night.
Rocky sleeps alarmingly too long. Oh, this is not my room. That's why I'm sleeping on the couch. I forgot.
Oh no, sorry. If you want to take that room, you can.
No.
No, that was your. I think that was technically your room.
That was technically my room, but I offered to sleep on the couch so she could stay here. So that's
Yeah.
that is fine. I just forgot that happened. Anyways,
Satoshi would also offer to sleep. on the
I
couch.
sleep like alarmingly
fair,
too long.
He had
Like
a concussion.
yeah,
Yeah.
I sleep till like 11 or p.m. or noon.
Yeah.
It's not
That's like-
11 p.m. Sorry, 11 a.m. or noon. Not.
No worries. As like you're sleeping, then Nico, Randall, you guys would roughly wake up at the same time. As yeah, you would see Satoshi and Rocky up both just passed out on the side of the couch, both of them holding Peaches in like each other's like arms.
So sweet. like a little family.
Yeah. While you see Hiryu is out on the, or you can see her like through the open door, is just with her back facing you all, is on the on the rocks in the hot spring area.
And sorry, does everyone in here look comfy?
I'd imagine so. Like,
Yeah.
These three are like, yeah. Actually, you want to roll me Constitution, see how comfortable you are, or if you're sleeping in a
saving
position,
throw or just con?
just con. See how like good of a position you are sleeping.
Okay, pretty good.
Satoshi's in a mangled state as a sleep, but
Her
Rocky
back-
is
her
pretty
back's
comfortable.
gonna hurt in the morning for sure.
Yeah, Rocky's pretty comfortably sleeping. Yeah. What are you guys doing as like you guys wake up seeing this, seeing them?
Well, seeing Satoshi.
Is Peaches
in that-
still asleep?
Yeah.
I would probably like try to wake Satoshi or like try to at least adjust his sleep posture to be a little more comfy.
Roll me sleight of hand.
Okay, here we go. This is what I'm good at, folks. This is for all the marbles.
Yeah.
Okay, thank God
You are
I was
able
that
to
one.
you are able to adjust Satoshi's sleeping position so it's a lot healthier.
There you go, buddy.
Yeah. And Satoshi like just mutters a thank you while they're sleeping.
Morning, Lo. How was your sleep?
Pretty good.
That's good.
Did you sleep well, Randall?
Yeah, I slept fine.
She just like tilts her head to the side.
Just a lot going on in my head right now.
Do you want to talk about it? And she kind of looks outside that Hiryu is there, and then kind of looks to the other door. It's like,
We could save it for later, probably. It should be fine.
well, I'll always be here if you want to listen. If you need someone to listen, Randall.
Thank you, Lo.
Yeah, Hiryu isn't like even hasn't noticed you guys in you guys in the other room. I was like, you see her just like pluck a few petals off the bush and then like kind of pull a map of Shrelea. She lies in front of her and goes into like a bit of a goes into a sitting meditative state.
Do you want me to prepare anything for you for breakfast?
Oh, she kind of looks at where the guys are sleeping and how close it is to the kitchen, and is like,
I'll be quiet.
Are
Crashing
you
of
sure?
like pots and pans and shit like that.
I can wait for a little while. I was gonna say hello to Miss Hiryu, but I don't want to disturb her now.
I will say, as like you say that you do feel intrigued by what you've seen, because like as like you're watching her, you notice that like she like places a few petals on the map, and you just see them all just start to float and like just swirl, as if like they've got like bubbles around them, as if she's performing magic. And like as like you're watching her, like you can see this is her gift of sight that she's doing on these petals.
I don't think it would be a problem if we went up and spoke to her.
Okay.
And I just, from across the water, just, good morning.
She opens her eyes as if like not sleeping, but like in just like as if like they were just relaxed. Good morning. Yeah, she smiles at you all, and then she looks like she's counting as she looks down at the petals.
What have you got there?
Just divining, if you will. As she looks over Elo and gives her a smile. If you want to, you can come and watch. Or
Absolutely, yeah.
as you walk amongst the very you touch brush past the plants, they all look they feel very relaxed as you graze by them, and they're surprisingly soft for the branches and such, and all the leaves just feel like they when you brush past them, they almost feel like they take a bit of the weight that's on your shoulders as you pass. As you look down on the map of Shreleo that she has, you can see 3 of those petals in a bubble just burst and just drop over the Bukasha Lake. 1 over Otani, and then 3 over Nagahara. As she's just looking over them.
Who are the petals for, Miss Harry?
As your bird flies around Randall, she turns to Loniko. They're those 3. As she points to the ones in Nagahara. They're my girls. This one, that's you. And those 3. It's those girls. Kira, Katsumi, and Kiko. They look like they were in need of a motherly figure, but I didn't want to impose. I just thought they might need some steering at a time, and so when I happened to bump into them when they were at Funaha a week or so ago, and came to Otani with them, I felt it only right to check up on them, make sure they're safe.
Where did you say they were, sorry?
They're in the Bukasha Lake. Just near, if I go over to the map of Shreleo, that is the forest around Nagahara. So if I drew 3 petals on the map. Actually, sorry, I'm going to move that.
How are you doing that so nicely?
I'm just too good at this shit.
Apparently. All right.
That's why I'm a Roll20 ambassador.
Jesus.
Oh, that's amazing, Miss Harry. You can divine people's locations?
Just... It's general locations, but it helps... I mean, that's how I knew you were close recently. When the girl.
Could you teach me how to do that?
I could try. Yeah. Here, let's she swipes the petals up. As she just looks over to the plant beside you, take 3 of those. As I am going to pick how many pick a petal for each person that's important to you. As I'm going to change the music once more. So yeah, Would Lo, would you like to pick? How many petals would you like to pick?
She will pick 3.
3. Okay.
No, 4.
Okay. I'm gonna ask you to put in chat who those 4 are. In Roll20's chat, not, or send them to me privately. Actually,
Okay.
then we're gonna. Five petals? Okay. So, what you want to do with those petals is think of each of those people and just recite their names in your head and just pour any of your concerns or your hopes into those petals, and I'm gonna ask you to write those down and send those to me in the DMs as well. And then, as you're preparing to do your gift of sight over a map of Shreleo, just toss the petals and see where they land. And depending on how they fall, it can determine their state of safety, or on those hopes or concerns.
Did you want me to send those in chat? Sorry?
Private, send those to me.
Can we do that after the break so I could think about it?
Of course, yeah. Well, we're going to take a quick break. So we will be back in 5-10 minutes, and by the time we get back, we'll continue this little shamanic ritual. So if you guys are enjoying the session, stay in your seats, or maybe go do 5-star jumps, grab some water, and just ease up for a bit. And then when you get back, we'll continue with the session, and then hopefully we'll send them onto a little quest as well, or start a quest. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out for the first half of the session. We'll see you guys in a bit.
Thank y'all.
You're something beautiful, electric chemical. You take my breath away, feel my emotions push and pull. Shooting stars in your eyes, you're bringing me to life. Love how you say my name, you make it feel like summertime. When you reach out your hand, I find myself again. Electric wonderland, no, I just can't get enough. You feel like magic, magic. Just one touch, my God, I gotta have it. You feel like magic, magic. You know you feel like magic. You know you feel like magic. You know you feel like magic, magic. Dance in the living room, can't stop looking at you. The way you're moving, I'm watching all of my dreams come true. Take all my stress away, clear up my cloudy days. Just me and you and all this music, baby, never change. When you reach out your hand,
Come here and visit my world. Come here and visit my world. Did history, shining stars. Our love is the only way. Don't get lost cause I'm waiting. Summer feelings are waiting, boy. You and me is more than 100 miles. You and me is more.
You're something beautiful, electrochemical. You take my breath away, feel my emotions push and pull. Shooting stars in your eyes, you're bringing me to life. Love how you say my name, you make it feel like summertime. When you reach out your hand, I find myself again. Electric wonderland, no, I just can't get enough. You feel like magic, magic. Just one touch, my God, I gotta have it. You feel like magic, magic. You know you feel like magic. You know you feel like magic. You know you feel like magic, magic. Dance in the living room, can't stop looking at you. The way you're moving, I'm watching all of my dreams come true. Take all my stress away, clear up my cloudy days. Just me and you and all this music, baby, never change. When you reach out your hand, I find myself again. Electric wonderland, no, I just can't get enough. You feel like magic, magic. Just one touch, my God, I gotta have it. You feel like magic, magic. You know you feel like magic. You know you feel like magic. You know you feel like magic. You know you feel like.
Don't tell me what I gotta do. Understand that I'm the truth. I ain't really got a lot to lose. That's why I fuck with you.
Now I'm not really one for attention. Shine a light through a prism full spectrum. Pull the curtains back, you in my dimension. Lay back and just forget the See where I come from, people never make it out. I'm a 5-star brain in a 2-star town. And I'ma give it back when I have enough money in my hands. Enough for the friends and the fam. And I owe it all to Yahweh. Lord knows that I couldn't do it my way. Almost bought a ticket for the fast lane. Now I'm hopping on a flight to the Everglades to forget the pressure.
Don't tell me what I gotta do. Understand that I'm the truth. I ain't really got a lot to lose. back and just forget the pressure. Always in my life, it's alright. It's on like me in my mind. It's alright.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Welcome back, everyone, to session. Well, yeah, session 36, Buff-lin after on Atop Sands. Yeah.
Sounds like a place in England.
Buff-lin. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's where I'm from. That's why my English accent's so pronounced.
Oi!
Oi!
That's all I got. That's the extent of my accent.
Governor? Okay.
Alright.
Do this thing.
So you're low. The first petal, as Hiryu just says, think on these thoughts, and then I want you to prepare your gift of sight. Okay? And as you're thinking on these people, see where they fall. So to scatter those petals amongst the map, if you could.
She will very gently do so.
And as you let them flow through the air, they combust into fire, or little sparks of fire that just waft over the map. As the first one flows towards the south of the border of Shreleo. And as it's going in that direction, it just turns into cinders and then just drops over the map. As the third floats northward of Shreleo, as it wafts towards the north, and as it keeps going north, it like drops and then just rolls off the shores, and then just once again turns to ash. The third one. Sorry, I should have mentioned the first one was Loniko's mother. The second, Lacera. The third, Chimera. That floats off the shore, off the map, but lands safely on the rock in front of you, facing upwards. 4th time. That one wafts towards the shores of Kasakawa Island and also drops facing upwards. And then the final one, Lo-Fi Boy. Give me a second, I'm just gonna do this. The final one for Lo-Fi Boy lands just over Otani as well. And also faces upwards, but then flips over, facing downwards. As Hiryu's watching them. Well, if it helps, those first two aren't omens. They're just... It takes time to learn things, and that's not... Do not take that as any indication of what your gift of sight has seen. Because it doesn't see much, remember that. These are all just murmurings that have been heard through the weave. Or think of them like murmurings that are pulled on little strings throughout the weave. And sometimes they snag on another string. And sometimes that thread accidentally just snares. It's okay. It's fine. I promise. As she goes to hold your hand. Go on.
Did that happen to you when you first tried to do it?
All mine burst within the first year of being a shaman. The fact you had 2 that was successful is... Sorry, 3 that was successful is... Shows already how promising, how much skill you have as a shaman compared to me. Even as an adult.
Oh, okay, She kind of fiddles with her hands. I'm gonna go make a call anyway. And she just kind of stands up and puts her mask on and kind of runs out the door.
You sure you don't mean... As like you are like rushing off. Do you want me to explain more, or... She says a bit... Not upset. But is understands that and although there's a frown in her face, she understands that it's... That you are scared.
When I get back, I won't be long.
Okay.
And she just kind of like bows and makes sure her mask is fixed over her face and just kind of runs to reception to call her mum, basically.
As you rush over, a tiefling sees you. Seeing you ask for the phone, they pass you the little crystal message, just like your stone box. And in your mother's head, your little fox phone appears ringing. As she picks it up. Hello? Hello?
Mum.
Oh, good morning, little star. Hello. Are you okay?
Sorry. Yeah, I was just doing a bit of shaman training. I just wanted to check up and say hi.
Hello. Hello, child. It's okay. How is your training going?
It's a bit confusing at times, but it's going well. And my teacher says I have a lot of promise. So
that's good. Well, I mean, even remember though, it's even if they say you're amazing and you've got promise and like that, like you have so much potential. Don't feel like you need to say that, like you need a break and you need to rest. It's okay. It can be a lot, but we're fine. I promise.
Okay, you give my best to Dad.
I will. He's out with Sarah's dad now.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you hear anything from Sarah, will you let me know?
Of course, of course.
Thanks. Love you. Bye.
Love you too. Does that alleviate any worry in Lonico?
It does alleviate quite a bit of it, but I mean, she's still a bit worried. But she just kind of clutches her dress a bit and kind of goes back, just kind of keeping her head down and not really looking at anyone on the way back.
Sorry, I'm just chewing on something. Yeah, as you rush back, or go back without looking at anyone, do you return to hear you, or do you need do you take a minute?
No, she returns to hear you. She just probably leaves her mask on.
Hiryu goes to hold your hand. And like clutching it tight, but like not like tight to hurt you, but like more so just as to reassure you of their presence. So if you look at the petals, when they face up, it's more so that like that's what you are worried about is correct. And is the case, and if it's down, it's usually the opposite. It isn't always 100% because remember, the spirits might not fully comprehend themselves. Okay?
Okay.
So let's look at my first one. So mine is hoping that you're okay and that you feel safe and that like you're comfortable, or that you're you're safe and comfortable as in your training, but both as you as a person. As she looks at you after looking at the petal, your eye drifts to it for a moment and you can see it flips over. But she pays no mind to it as she moves over to the one to Nagahara. And like, there's my girls. They like they're mine is that like they're feeling healthy and safe themselves as they're together and they're fine. And then she moves over to Kira's bunch as she frowns as she looks down at that one. Now they're tricky because theirs have always face down, even when it's just to check, make sure they're healthy and feeling safe. That's why when I first did this, like I caught them near me, I caught them as soon as we could, and like we hopped on a train here because they said they needed to go to Otani, and I wanted to make sure that everything was fine, and like in that time I spent with them, like I didn't really need to feel like I needed to check on them, because we were just on the tan and having, and like I thought they were feeling happy and safe until the last day when I decided to check, and that's when I noticed you were close. But
thank you for looking out for them. Thank you for looking out for them.
What are mums for?
And I'm sorry for running away.
It's okay. It's scary. When mine popped, I I was scared too. But it's fine. And like let's look at yours that like have like they all were facing upwards. The one by the shore, like that's probably what were you thinking about them? That one was the time one.
I was thinking about Mr. Time. I wanted to know if he was okay. The last time I saw him was in the sewers, I think. Under Isotop. He distracted me. I know.
Well, I mean, like they're not in Isotope anymore, but they like surely they're fine. And that one keeps flipping up and down, but like that doesn't necessarily mean good and bad. I mean, good or bad. It could just mean it could mean nothing, even. Who was that one?
It's Lo-Fi Boy. She kind of just looks off to the side, a bit embarrassed of herself.
Before you look away, and Randall, you notice as well, her face is like very solemn when you mention that, and she also looks teary when she says that. Mine burst actually when I tried to look for Lo-Fi Boy last time. So that's I don't know what that could be even. But you have their spirit, don't you, with you?
Mm-hmm.
And if it doesn't want to leave or go, and you're looking after it, I think. I think that's all you like. You like that's something that maybe you won't need to worry about too much. And what about, and then as like she tries to turn, sorry, do you want to say anything else before she tries to move the topic away?
No.
Then she'll go over to the one like that is like by you, and like this one's gone off the map, but like it's still fine. Who was this?
Oh, that's Miss Primera. She was one of our old traveling companions.
Ah.
She got married, and I think she was exploring the world.
Oh. Well, I mean, like, this surely means that like they're exploring and their marriage is all good. Yeah. So don't stress, child. It's gonna be okay. And like you can keep practicing every day. Like if it makes it easier, I'd say practice with who you have in front of you, so that you can see and be sure of their feelings. And even ask them as like you're checking.
Thank you. I hear you. She does like a little bow in her seat.
Mm-hmm. Give me a second to move mic. Yeah. And after you give your bow, nothing much would happen for the rest of the morning. As Rocky and Randall wake up at 11, do you guys try to do anything for breakfast? There would have been a few leftovers. Randall and Loniko. But Satoshi and Hiryu would have been fine waiting.
Sorry,
So
there is leftovers, or
There would be a bit of leftovers that you guys could eat while you wait for Rocky and Satoshi to wake up.
okay.
Because they both
yeah,
would have woken
also,
up.
I mean, I'll snag those, I guess, and then attempt while they're waking up to start cooking some up, I guess.
Yeah, then yeah, you'd be able to, like, if you want to roll stealth to be quiet, you can, to cook those up.
Yes,
But,
please.
17.
17.
Yeah, you were able to cook up some pretty good leftovers with, like, the heat on as low as you can, as, like, Satoshi and Rocky are sleeping away and Peaches is sleeping. Loniko, and Randall and Hiryu, you all just cook up a few leftovers out of the rice, out of like just some rice and like the leftovers from like the takeaway you had last night, and even like the nights you've had before. They'd been a handful for you guys to have, and you'd have a pretty substantial, if not like nutritionally dense or rich meal. You'd have some fairly edible stuff.
And I'll just set it over on the table for when everyone's awakened.
Mm-hmm.
Breakfast is ready whenever you're all awake.
Thank you. I hear you says while Satoshi starts like their nostrils start sniffing. That's like they just sleepily get up and like they're just like scoop Peach away from Rocky in their sleep. Almost like instinct. As they start waking up, rubbing their eyes. Good morning. As they just start eating away.
How was your sleep last night?
Terrible. My back ain't doing too bad actually. I thought it felt like I felt really cramped. I had a really cramped sleep last night, but like as you just start doing some stretches, Peach still in hand. Seems fine.
Yeah,
How'd you-
usually you end up fixing yourself in sleep.
Yeah, like I know, like I try to turn my head every chance I get while I'm sleeping. How did you sleep?
I slept fine, yeah. It was like any other sleep, yeah.
What about you, Loniko? How
I slept pretty good. Thank you.
I'm just looking for something quickly. As like you guys are like just talking about breakfast, you hear give me a second. I was trying to do the math. As yeah, like you hear a knock on the door. As like an envelope slides underneath. With the guild stamp and the sound of tinkling gold. As you all see 3 pouches inside this this envelope. Each with your names, Rocky, Randall, and Loniko. Gifting you all 72 gold for your for the quest you succeeded in.
Oh, nice.
Sorry, we're like Jacob's just gone. Sorry, Piper's just gone to go check on his meatballs, so we're just trying to stall for time. But yeah, you guys get your gold for the quest that you done.
Are you gonna add that, or should I add that? Yeah.
I can add that for you if you want.
Okay.
I could do that now. But yeah. And then like we're gonna have you. I'm just gonna wait for Jacob to get back because I gotta. Piper to get back before we know what you guys want to do as a group. But is there anything you two want, Loniko or Randa want to do on the day before we do another time skip for a few days?
Nothing in particular that's coming to mind.
G.
Georgia.
I think she's eating her yogurt.
Yogurt. You guys are so
Yogurt.
weird.
You get out of my house.
Sorry, I didn't realize I was muted.
That's alright.
I think I muted myself to sneeze, and then I forgot I
Oh,
was
bless
still
you.
muted. She'd probably be using her alchemist supplies because I have those that I'm learning how to use.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Actually, I will remind me after the session to sort out like how many days you guys have spent reading your books, because then you guys can like.
I keep forgetting about them.
Alright, if someone, Sam, send me a message right now saying books.
Books.
Tass.
That's it.
I'm gonna learn
shit, I
how
just
to
closed.
make potions.
I just closed the roll 20. Yeah.
Good job.
Good job, Buff.
Damn, Jacob and his meatballs.
Yeah, I want meatballs, man.
I'll make doubles.
If there's nothing you guys, sorry, was there anything you wanted to do on the day, George? Nothing else?
No, I don't think so.
Perfect.
There's nothing I can think of.
I'll perfect my hurdy-gurdy playing.
No.
Alright, everyone roll charisma save. No, I'm joking.
Do it. No, do it.
Yeah, we're gonna. Once our boy's back, we shall.
Howdy.
Oh, there he is.
Howdy.
Perfect. When you wake up, you see some
Keep
cooked
all that.
leftovers. Rocky, would you do you want to do anything this morning? You feel a bit better when you wake up as well. I will.
Less concussed.
Less concuss. Yeah, nothing. Yeah, sleep only helps. Concussions get better.
Yeah.
That's not true. Anybody watching the stream, I do that. Don't sleep on a concussion.
Mhm.
No, I, as a medical professional, sleep on a concussion.
All right. Then.
You're not
We
a
do not
medical
endorse-
professional.
I don't think there's
Sam.
anything I'd want to do specifically. I might play with Peach a little bit. You know,
Perfect. Cause
toss her like a football.
yeah. Ha
Yeah.
Satoshi says as they're ready.
Perfect,
Ah.
Satoshi. Whoa! Go long. Okay, anyways.
I'm going. I got it. Roll dex save, please.
No, I didn't actually toss her. I swear.
Give me a
Okay,
second.
What? There's nothing I really want to do. I'm just gonna vibe, see what happens.
Yeah. Perfect. So we're gonna skip a few more days in session.
Neat.
Yeah, we're gonna skip. Damn, I should have made know how many days I was meant to skip. But you skip-
7 days.
Billion.
Oh,
You skip-
Billion days. 11
Yeah.
You went for it.
I'm gonna say you skip a week, but I might retcon that depending on like how many days. It's third. Yeah, you skip 7 days. And this time you've been given your quest portfolio. You got 72 gold from the last quest, Randall. Rocky, I've given you your gold.
Ooh. Oh, already. Yeah, sick.
Mhm. Looking through the quest portfolio, you have this for today. You get the you see the Oni on the Lake quest or Oni in the Lake quest. A few days, it's a 4-star rated quest. A few days ago, Tatsuya, a homeless man who sleeps at the docks, was seen swimming out to a small island in Otani Forest. A week's gone by and I haven't seen him since. And with the rise of Oni and the like, I worry something has happened to them. given to you by Akash Ruko, with a note alongside it. Thanks you for taking this quest. You can grab my riverboat at North Otani docks. Just look for a tiny little Kappa figurehead, or ask for Ruko's boat. Someone will know. Someone will know. And we're gonna take you guys to the docks. As you guys know that you're going to the docks, Satoshi offers to come with you along with like Hiryu. Or actually no, would you guys like Hiryu to come with you? Because if you're not Hiryu, you can just go about what she's doing. She's not doing much other than she says she doesn't have anything
She
planned.
could look after the baby.
Yeah.
If Satoshi's coming with us.
I mean, like, I wasn't sure. Like, if you guys want me to come with the quest, I can. But like, did you guys want me to come on the quest with you? Satoshi says.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh.
why not? We haven't hung
Oh.
out. We haven't gone on a quest in a minute. I mean, if that's fine with you here, you watch the baby. That's all right.
That's okay. Of course,
Cool.
I'd more than happy. Wouldn't you like that, Peaches? Just us two, a day on the town together. Peaches, Goose,
Yeah,
and
if she
Gars.
gets bored, I have an extra katana she can play with.
No. I don't think that'll be necessary.
I want to start training her young and be a samurai like her old man. You know.
I think she can wait.
She can decide to do what she wants to do. If she wants to be a bard, she can be a bard. If she wants to be a pirate, she can be a pirate. If she wants to be a samurai, she's more welcome to be a samurai. And if she wants to like fly ships, I'll allow it.
I could teach her that. Toshi says.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
As-
more. Anyway.
Toshi pulls out a clear glassy stone and hands it to Hiryu as he hands her a disguised self Shiseki stone.
Okay.
Just uses some peaches and like just make sure she's an elf. Like, I don't imagine I'll have range to keep it on her. But he pats himself on the head and like it looks like a gooey, like translucent, invisible egg has cracked on his head as he shifts into an elf figure. Or they shift into an elf figure, sorry. Alright, I'm ready. As they look very excited. And Hiryu joined you guys as you make your way to the docks. As crossing over the Nami Gate, the giant bridge that connects the two sides of Watani, you'd see vendors of all sorts from their stalls offering fresh fish, vegetables on the go, noodles, samosas, dango, and all sorts of street food. As like you also see like stuff like sweet pea and sunflower booths being set up as like kites, fireworks stalls, and just displays, and all sorts are being prepared for the Lovers Moon Festival that's coming within the next week. As you guys are making your way across the bridge, if you guys would like to, you guys can stop at Tengu Burger, or there's a hide on the road. You see this cart that's made of ginkgo wood and with carvings and embellishments that can be assumed that represent the ancient city of Haido. Can be seen as like you can see like yellow ginkgo leaves and owls on this wooden cart. And you can see there's also a Tengu Burger stall with a wave pattern and their mascot Taiko Tengu sitting on the tiled roof, posed to eat a burger.
Go to the cart. That could be fun.
While you guys are making your way across the bridge, actually, before you do Roval, I'm going to let you pick. Would you like to do that dragon search in the middle of the Otani Bridge, or would you like to wait till they've started the quest?
Yeah.
Do you guys want to pick up any food on the go, or are you guys making your way to the
I want to
docks?
stop at the cart.
All right. You want to hide on the road?
Yeah.
Perfect, because I have a handout for that.
Okay.
He's got another menu, lads. Look out.
In that case,
Let's
I don't want to
fucking
go.
go, baby! Oh, what the fuck is it?
They don't call you the menu man for nothing.
Oh,
I was a menu man.
on the menu,
Right,
I'm
yeah.
mouth.
I love that song.
Alright, I've not got like
Right,
the
right.
actual like handout for some reason. So I'm gonna just put it in Discord for you guys, and then I'm gonna put it in.
Okay.
It's more like Dishcord.
More like
Yeah.
dumb cord.
Where is the
Go to your
fucking?
sponsorship.
Is it in post challenge? It's got to be in post challenge. There it is. Yeah. As you see this menu that's like printed on like a yellowy green leaflet with a logo that's got like a wheel and 2 ginkgo leaves that kind of like fall over each other in that wheel shape. As the menu displays a set of things. Let me put it in for the people that are watching the stream.
To read
I'll take the
this.
sticks.
I can't read.
That's alright. I'm gonna put in. There is ginkgo bread. There is oni talents. There is all sorts. If you want, I can read them out for you. Would you like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. I'm gonna also just need to copy something over.
But I'll say it right now that I want the sticks already.
Perfect. Also, thank you for that, Roval, for the redemption. Yeah, I'm going to sort of show this in chat for you guys so you guys can see. As yeah, there's this hide on the road menu which displays there's salty salmon, a honey and garlic soy sauce glaze over charred salmon on the skin, placed on a bed of rice and peas. Flaked dal, which is a lentil stew that's mixed with steamed milkfish that's been broken into flakes. Ginkgo bread, made from ginkgo nuts, a fluffy, nutty bread that's used in the placement of cutlery. When brought with a meal at a street food, like they'd when you buy something from the hide on the road, they'd give it to you as a plate for your food if you order ginkgo bread. Ginkgo sticks, which is ginkgo nuts that have been ground and dried, deep fried in a sweet batter on a skewer that's either red bean paste or filled with red bean paste, buko leaf paste, or sesame paste. Onion talons, oni talons, a meat or fish molded in rice or lentils that is heavily spiced with chili flakes, raw garlic in a triangular mold that is like a triangle chevron-y shape that's deep fried in tempura, salmon, catfish, chicken, or prawns. What would you like as you get to the store?
Yeah, I'd like. I'll just take 2 ginkgo sticks, please.
Mm-hmm. What filling would you like, sir?
The red bean one. Sorry.
If you get 3 sticks, I could do from 8 gold, 1 of each filling if you'd like.
Oh, actually, I like that idea. That's a good one. Let's do that.
Perfect. 8 gold, 3 ginkgo sticks. As you just hear the oil frying as they pull out.
I don't have enough hands.
It's okay.
I'll
As
have the same, please.
They put it in a cup. All right, perfect. As they start frying some more and put it in a cup for you as well. Would you have a?
Nice, thank you.
Satoshi says, "I'll have some salty salmon, please." And you guys want ginkgo bread as well? Because I'm gonna get some. Do you guys want some?
Yeah, sure.
All right. As he orders 5 ginkgo breads and salty salmon.
Whoa.
And Hiryu gets the flaked dal. And what about you, Rocky? What would you like?
Yeah. Hey, how are you doing today?
How you doing?
I'm doing good. I've had a pretty busy, pretty productive couple days. Anyways, can I get a ginkgo sticks, red beans? That's a vegetarian, right?
Yeah, it's all vegetarian. Or the sticks are.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do the red bean ginkgo sticks.
Just red bean. All right, no worries. Just 1.
Yep. Is it? I'll do 2. 2 sounds
Okay.
good. I'll have bread. So.
If you want 3 for the price of 2.5 or 2 1/4 or 2 1/3, sorry, 2 2/3. I could do 1 red bean if you'd like.
Me, sir. Please don't do math.
8 gold, 3 red bean ginkgo sticks. Would you like that? The tiefling
sure.
tries to upsell at you. Perfect, excellent. Coming right up, sir. As they hand you also a cup, and then on flaked bread or on the ginkgo bread, they give you all a ginkgo bread as like on a as Satoshi's holding like it in like a bowl of like the ginkgo bread with rice and then the salmon on top. As like you all just chow down as you guys are making your way down the road. You can see a bunch of people just preparing for the festival, tying streamers and kites along the threshold of the gate. Their own stalls with like parasols and like sunflower and sweet peas flowers just being strewn and hung amongst all the food that's being sold. As you guys make your way past the Nami fountain with its 1,000 koi fish of stone, you eventually reach the north dock that's like scaffolds with poles and like just balconies and just like overhangings for like people just looking over the giant docks. You can see streamers of kites and fish. As like this is like its own area is being prepared for the festival here. You see, and like as like you guys are like walking through these docks, hundreds of ships ranging from fishing boats, tiny little dinghies. You see a few large naval vessels even sway under the river and the ocean beneath them, as like shouts can be heard around from all the sailors. As I'm gonna put on a little. As you guys are like walking and hearing, you see shouts and like sailors from all over the dock, and Satoshi's pointing out, holding Peaches and Hiryu, showing like all the boats and just pointing them out, like what type of boats they are, and just really excitedly looking around, still finishing their salty salmon. I'm gonna ask you all to roll me a perception check.
Okay.
A big fat lookout. Oh, wait, that was performance, I think. My bad.
That was good as well. That was a really good one. That's a shame.
Of course. Well, in theory, okay, I don't want to be that guy. If we just we could use that roll and then plus 8 instead.
24 it is. Yeah, as everyone else is, as you guys are like looking around, you guys can't see me. You're like, Lo, Rocky, how you guys describe how you're looking around the docks for like this Kappa boat. Are you even looking? Are you distracted by all the boats around you?
Yeah.
Yeah, Lou's probably distracted by all the boats and stuff going on.
How many boats are there?
There's
I'm
loads.
counting them, Randall. Hold on one second. I'm
Okay,
busy
sorry,
counting.
sorry.
I'm talking. I lose track if you keep talking. 1, freaking 2,
Freaking 2.
3. Shut up. Shut up.
As you see Rocky counting them, Randall,
Alright.
you immediately spot the riverboat. This old fishing boat that's like had a painted and chipped Kappa figurehead. You see on some rods on board, and like there's like it's got enough space for all of you. And even if Hiryu wanted to come, but like you guys leaving Hiryu and the baby, Hiryu waves you all off. You can see
7 or 82. I'm not sure.
as like Randall's being like Satoshi trying to get you onto the boat as you're still counting. You see a few fishermen and like sailors like all making like cooing and playful waves as Peachy's babbling to them, like as like she's waving, as like she's not even noticing you guys as you guys are like leaving the getting onto the boat. And Hiryu's also just like just waving at the sailors as like Peach as they're waving at Peaches. And like, as you got all of a sudden. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. And so I'm gonna get you guys over here.
God,
What?
I don't like this.
Don't worry about it. Don't stress. It's fine.
Look at this river. It's got rapids. This is gonna be a vibe.
I'm gonna get to it in a second. Like, I've already like, if anything, I've like moved you guys too soon.
It's not rapid, it's white water. Ah.
Give me a
This
sec.
man doesn't make water to be white. He calls himself a pirate.
I'm gonna put you guys back over here because I feel like I've just spoiled
Don't
something.
know anything. Never mind. Never mind.
But no worries.
Oh. 7,
Back in time.
8. Is that what comes at the 10?
As you guys get on the boat, it's got a few bits of like a few barrels and bits of clutter every around. And like in the back, you see there is the rudder to help steer. You guys can and like there's also like a motor as well. So you guys like as a group, you guys can decide would you guys like to pick the rudder or the motor as a, and there are a few oars as well if you guys want to.
I'll take the rudder.
Yeah, okay. I'm not a big
You want to
boat
take the
guy.
rudder? No worries.
I'm a boat guy.
I sink like a stone if I get in water.
Okay, well, let's tie a rope. Actually, let's not tie a rope to each other. I guess we're both.
Yeah, I want to tie a rope.
No worries. As I'm good.
Stay on land. I can have my own side quests going on. I'll be okay. Rocky's big day out.
Rocky's adventure under the sea.
Rocky's bizarre adventures. That's what we're doing.
Drowning.
Rocky's rumble.
Yeah. As you are preparing, as you guys like leave the docks, heading north into the forest. Where are we? Oh, is it this place again?
Come with me,
And
you'll be in a river of pure rapids.
That's right. That's what.
That's
they were.
right. That's
I'm gonna
right,
ask-
That's right.
As you guys are using the rudder to as a and like the very basic motor is the rudder. You guys are just taking the river up north. As you guys are like, it takes you most of the morning and like early afternoon to sail against the river because like as like it's streaming out to sea, you guys have to push against the rapids. That's why the river was like that. Sam.
What? What? I don't know. What
You
he
know,
wants
keep going,
from me,
keep going, man.
Like, I don't
Going.
know. Whoa. Okay. Well, I don't want to be that guy. Look at this over here, guys. What do you call that on those rocks?
Water. It's white water, dude.
It's rapids. That's what that is.
I don't know what you're talking
No, that's
It's
like when you
water.
encounter a wild animal and they bite you, you get rapids.
It's like the foam
That
in
is-
it.
Don't worry.
Foam.
That's what rapids is.
As like you're saying that Satoshi, don't worry about it, Randa. It's fine. We're going against the stream. It's fine.
Guys, I'm really sorry. I didn't get an accurate count of the boats. I would like to just go ahead and apologize for that. I tried.
It's okay.
They kept moving and I just lost count. I got scared.
Don't worry about it. As
I'm worried about it, I'll be
Let me
honest.
get on this rudder.
As in, I am gonna. So yeah, there's also some fishing rods. So if you guys want to fish, you guys can. You guys can do a bit of fishing before.
No, I mean,
Hell yes.
Rocky's a vegetarian. He's a fish.
Satoshi will also join you while fishing as well. If
Well, I'm
before, as you are picking up some rods, you guys can see in the river. As you guys like are entering it, you can see in the shadow of the destroyed mountain. You can see as like it's a chilly morning, but like it's not. The weather isn't too bad right now. It's just like just a cold breeze coming through as like the sun is just shining down on you guys. You see broken pieces of machines covered in caught debris, and from the river are just like not litter, but like are just like every now and then in sections amongst as you guys are going up the stream. And you can see, like, as you guys are, like, fighting the river, you see a small school of koi fish swimming in the same direction. As they're swimming, and, like, you... sorry, go on, Randall.
I was just gonna say, or do I know if koi fish are like respected and stuff like that, right? Because like they're pretty like special fish, aren't they?
I'm gonna give you an intelligence check.
What kind of headdresses here are you wearing?
It was a koi fish.
So yeah, like I feel.
Yeah,
like,
no, exactly. You know, they're respected.
yeah,
They are very important. If you want to roll history,
I
you
don't
can.
wanna be fishing. I'm gonna if I have my rod out, I'm gonna be like, whoop, wait up until they pass.
Yeah, they actually pass by when like you guys are. They do
Beautiful
pass.
Fish. How big are they? Like normal size, or are they like big?
These are normal. They're just normal group of koi
Okay.
fish. But as like they're as you and Satoshi are preparing to fish, I'm gonna ask you both to roll me a survival check.
Oh man, I suck at that actually. Okay, Satoshi, how do you? I've been at sea a lot. I'm not much of a fisher.
Satoshi just
How
beside you.
do you do?
Let's it's sorry, I didn't mean to give him advantage. He's got 16. So I mean, you just wanna you get your line, and then you just toss like that.
That easy. Okay, here we go.
Yeah,
Let's
don't
see
worry,
what
don't worry.
happens.
It'll be fine.
Okay, deep breath, everybody.
8.
Well, damn.
Yeah, you. Let's see what you got. Yeah, you're going for a bit, and as you're fishing, time passes and nothing happens. You got no fish.
Am I
Satoshi.
supposed to be doing something?
No, it's a waiting game really. Just give me a second as Satoshi.
How do I know?
You'll feel a tug, and as they're explaining to you, as you're just waiting. I got one! I got one! Satoshi just starts shouting
No, don't brag about it.
as they have to try and roll a strength check to see if they can catch it.
Oh, wow.
As you see this eel swimming along, that it has been caught by Satoshi's rod, and as Satoshi is pulling and pulling, you can see he's being pulled, they're being pulled overboard. Help, guys!
Oh!
Help!
Somebody pull Satoshi in.
As Satoshi's straddling
I-
their leg
I'll go
on
pull, I'll
side.
help. Ah, I'm helping.
And as you grab onto Satoshi in a suplex motion, you pull him back. Their line snaps. Dang. No fish.
No fish.
Do you want my rod?
Nah, that's cool.
Wait. Okay, don't laugh at that. Don't laugh.
Oh wow! Wow!
Fucking, I said it and then was like, wait. And then I heard you laughing and I was like, no. It did get picked up.
Where's Marco? I'm gonna have to clip that later.
Stop giggling.
Maybe.
Alright,
As-
you did something
Would you
fun.
like my fishing pole?
No, it's okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah, no, it's okay. As you guys are just fishing away the day. Give me a second, as I've got to just quickly sort something.
Second is given.
Did I even put any bait on the end of this?
Yeah. Just give me a second, so I've got to quickly just change something on my end. Yeah, you guys are... As you guys are sailing, and you eventually come into a wider section of the river. It's you see this small island on in the middle of the river that you can see is a crumbling old, although there's trees of the autumnal trees and the forest purpley, pinks, greens, and not greens, pinks, purples, orange, yellows, and reds are growing on the island. You can see a set of ruins of white stone as you have a feeling that this is the spot. Give me a second. Just need to do one thing.
Do up.
Do wop wop boo wop. Wop wop whoop boo. Yeah. Alright, I've just set the layer actions for this quest. But yeah,
Great.
you guys land.
Does my wild magic trigger?
It will.
now, or-
It will trigger now.
Okay.
As I'm gonna put you guys on this.
Watch there be more rapids. Okay, no, we're good.
As you guys are no longer in you guys your boat is able to just dock against the side of the island. I'm gonna roll me a d20 and then a d100, please. And I'm gonna show
D20 is
you-
12. And a D100 is 97.
I don't have the handout for this in game, so I'm just gonna send it to you on.
Discord.
Just give me a second.
Discord.
Discord.
Discord. That.
I didn't even know it did that for so long.
I know, like I had to explain it to you, and you still didn't believe me.
Discord.
Yeah, as you see this ruin of white stone that like kind of goes up in like a pyramid at the heart of it, with a statue sitting beneath a tree of an old ancient tree, surrounded by white stone that looks like being excavated. You don't know when. You're unsure when right now, but
Like perfectly carved or something, or
no, it's been like dug up over like time. But like the pyramid specifically, like looks to be like the statue looks to have just been like weathered away by time. Let's see what you rolled with that D100 and that D20.
oh boy.
D12, and then what was the D100?
That was 97. A baby to be in the 97. Do you guys have Looney Tunes in the UK?
Yeah, Looney. Sam, my shirt, the hoodie I am wearing, Looney Tunes.
Like, what an insane question.
I know.
Looney Tunes.
You are a ding dong.
You guys might have had like Lonky Tonks. I don't know.
Lonky tonks.
I don't know. That sounds kind of British, doesn't it?
You got some right lonky tonks on you there.
That's gonna be the next D&D character I make. Lonky Tonks.
Are they tall or short?
Yeah, sorry, Piper has just gonna go check their meatballs. Satoshi's with you, so I'm just gonna pop them down.
You beat me to it. I was about to bring that up.
What's Satoshi or
I was like, yeah, where's my Satoshi?
your boy? Yeah, I think what I might actually do is then I think I'm gonna end today's session there. I think. And then have next session start with you guys having just the full session to focus on the quest.
Nice.
All right.
Oh, you just got back. But yeah,
Yep.
no worries. Because yeah, I think like there's we ain't gonna get much done. But I think we're gonna end this
Sorry, where did you put the splasher? Just in general?
in
Like,
yeah. Yeah, so
good.
thank you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're gonna end session there. Let me look for someone to raid. While I'm looking for someone to raid, do you guys want to shout anyone out?
Yeah, Kaz. Kaz is a great guy. You should follow him. He's one of the best people in the world. Such a great, talented artist. One of the best dedicated DMs I've ever seen. I love this man to death.
I love you too, Sam.
You know, if you're not following him already and stuff, people, come on.
Come on. Do it. I'm gonna shout out Sam. He's a great guy. I love him to pieces. Even if I'm not even in the running to be his best man, I accept that, and I just know he has so many awesome choices because he's such a great guy himself, and I just know he has a lot of great friendships.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
And
Sam
I
definitely
just-
would have great choice. He wouldn't have picked a toilet seat as his best man.
Not a toilet seat. Not a toilet seat. The toilet itself. Okay.
Oh, is
That's
that what it is
okay.
now?
And
Yeah.
I trust him. He makes good choices, and I'm just honored to be his friend and in his presence as often as I can be. Even though we're both insanely busy, we still get to hang out.
Well, yeah. No, then I'm gonna shout all you guys out too, because you're all stars and you're absolute bastards, and I love you all to death. Remind me, Sam, next session, everything you can see within 40 feet is like that is inanimate is just like darkness. So you are walking in a 40-foot void of darkness.
Let's just, if you send that, send that to me in Discord. I'm just gonna put it in a document here.
You have a document to put that in?
What do you? I mean, it's called a thing on every computer called Notes.
Yeah, no, that's what I got.
Never heard of it.
Like,
yeah,
it's ghetto, but it works.
Yeah, look, I use it, but like, it ain't great. But yeah, I'm next going to be streaming on Tuesday. We're going to be raiding into Owlbear Inn. If you are subbed, you can use the Kazdab, but if you aren't subbed, you can use the Purple Hearts. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you guys for vibing. And we shall hopefully see you next Sunday, where we will finally do the Oni on the Lake quest. I think this has been, we've tried to run the session like 3-4 times now. But we finally.
Ooh, I was hoping next session we could just.
Yeah, next
day out.
Yeah, Rocky Day. Yeah, so we'll head back. I actually really like this.
We'll head back.
Yeah. Thank you guys for hanging out. And if you've enjoyed TAS, you'll enjoy the West Marches that we run on Discord. And if you enjoy my art and you want to see more of it, you can check my Instagram or Twitter's there. I'll next be streaming on Tuesday, doing art probably. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you guys for taking part. And I hope to see you again soon. Bye.
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 That was my action, my bonus action.